Hello, everyone, and welcome to Power Rangers Nemesis. This will be a one shot where we will have some evil rangers coming to play. We're going to go around the table and they're going to introduce themselves. And don't introduce your character. We'll get to that in some minute. We'll start with Dritz, and then we'll go in a round loop.
Hi, I'm Dritz Norris. I'm Julie. Dritz Norris on Discord. You can find me hanging out with our friends there over at Dark Domain and also on Slices and Dices, where I play aliens and Blade Runner and all kinds of fun things. And every other week, we are here on Dark Domain with the sweeter side of the Rangers.
Hey everybody, I'm Ryan. I go by Darth Caustic on all my socials, including Blue Sky and TikTok. And if you find me somewhere else, listen, I got bills to pay. Don't be asking silly questions. Uh, but yeah, welcome to the Dark Domain. We got a bunch of fun stuff going on. You can catch me here, as it is the place I made. But tonight I'm not in charge. And I'll plug all the other stuff at the end. There's a lot. We got a calendar. You'd know that if you were a part of our community on Discord. But yeah, there you go. Give it to that guy over there.
Hi, I'm that guy over there. You can follow me at that now. I'm Took, I guess. You can call me Took. You can follow me at Took, I guess, everywhere, especially here on the Twitches, and the TikToks, and now on the YouTubes. So weird and fun with that one. But I'm super excited for today. I can't wait to get started. Oh my god.
Blue.
Hi, I'm Blue or Faye, whichever you want to call me. Both are fine. You can find me here on TikTok or on Discord sometimes, though I am kind of like a shadow and I only come out at night and I'm hard to catch. But I'm here. Uh, I'm also I know, buddy. Sorry. And then I'm also on Instagram at Baby Blue Inks. And I post a lot of my tattoos and my art and stuff. But yeah.
Hello, everyone. I'm Depressomancy. I'm here a lot here recently on Dark Domain. Hope you're enjoying seeing me. You can find me at Depressomancy on all social media that I use, even some of the ones that I don't use because I made an account and it was just like, hey, I don't like it here. I'm a voice actor. I post like random voice acting stuff on my TikTok. I don't really use my Instagram anymore, but when I do, I post strongman stuff. But till then, have fun.
Hello, I'm Cruz Stark Maven. You can find me pretty much anywhere on the internet. I am also here on Twitch, streaming on my own Twitch channel, so come and say hi whenever I'm live. That's it.
Perfect. Well, I'm going to give a little bit of a little intro. In this world or realm, in the galaxy itself, there are very important people, creatures, planets, more above all. One of the biggest empires is known as the Repulsan Empire, led by King and Queen Repulsa, a royal family that has taken upon this galaxy like a storm and has conquered hundreds of planets by now. But there is a secondary force that is almost as strong, if not getting stronger. The Machine Empire. The Machine Empire itself is made up of a royal family of automatons, robots that have gained a weird kind of sentience that almost makes them human in a way, but not human all at the same time. And these two forces have been going to at least war with each other and other planets to get galaxy domination. But there's another force out there, another small empire that only takes up a planet, but the planet itself is as big as Jupiter, maybe bigger. And the people that lay claim to here are known as the Gaians. This is planet Gayan. And these people are people that have advanced very far and very fast. They were some of the first people to ever discover space travel, discover new technology in order to protect themselves. They have no alliance with anyone, not either Empire or any other force. They are independent because they believe that they're better. And maybe they are, or maybe they're not. That's only for you to decide. But these people look like humans, typically. But the one thing that makes them stand out is they have markings on their face. They can either look like tribal tattoos or makeup or something of the sort. But each person bears a distinct, some kind of markings on their face. That's how they know that you're from this planet, because you're born with it. But we'll start off with the 6 people here. You guys don't remember anything. Or do you remember everything? That's the question. You feel a bit of pain, a little bit of misery. You don't know why. You feel your heart grow dark and a connection pull to something that you don't understand. We need our first roll up for everyone. Everyone roll me alertness, please. It is under smarts. Well, I need my thing to stop being dumb. Thank you. And put it in the side track, please, of what you roll. Okay, so some bad rolls already.
I told you burned them all up yesterday.
To be fair, I had to roll at disadvantage because I don't have alertness.
Oh no.
Okay, who are we missing? Missing one person.
Greg.
Math is hard, okay?
Fair enough.
Oh, also another quick thing I forgot to tell the team. You guys have called our story points. Story points can be used in a multitude different ways. One way is you can re-roll a dice. 2, you can influence the scene in your favor. You can to basically be like, there's a fire extinguisher that's not supposed to be there. You use story points for that. Or you can use story points to temporarily give you increase to your AC and stuff like that. And you guys start off with the number of rangers, which is 6. You can gain them by doing fun things and making me laugh. So just don't ever hesitate to actually use them. You don't need to use them now because this fits. Magnus, we'll start off with you. You really don't remember anything. You barely recognize what you even are. And it's just dark for you. But for everyone else, they see something different. Oh, also, one other important thing I forgot to tell you guys. When you're rolling the skill dice, like the extra dice, if you roll max on it, that is considered a crit. But that's only if it's a D4 and above. It does not work on D2s. Only works on D4s. Did anyone crit on their D4?
I crit on my D4.
Okay. That's going to be important for you. I'll get to you. So this is what everyone else sees other than Magnus. You see flashes. Liquid? You think you're floating in liquid, and you see through almost like a screen maybe in front of you. No, glass. And past that glass, you will see a person with a clipboard. It looks like they're poking at the clipboard doing something. And they stand in front of your tank, and their mouths are moving, and they leave. And you guys see flashes of the same thing of people walking up to a glass that you're stuck in, looking like they're studying you. For you, Belle, you see something a little bit more clear. You will be able to read the lips of one of them. As they said, the test subjects are going well. They're about to be let out.
Test subject.
And as you get a little frustrated, everyone will start to feel life almost being brought into them in terms of they're finally starting to feel again as the liquid is draining in the tank and the tank opens. And for the first time, all of you are able to start moving out of the tank. For everyone, you guys feel physically weak because this is the first time some of you remember moving your bodies for the first time. And as you're moving yourselves out of the tanks, you will see that there are 5 other tanks other than yours, so 6 in total. And they're almost in a circular pattern as you guys can start seeing each other getting out of these tanks wearing these full body suits. They're all full body black suits that are just used for keeping what's the word? What's the analysis where for keeping vital signs? Make sure you have vital signs and everything like that. And there is one person in the middle of the room. And before I describe her, we're gonna go to you guys. Actually, I'll roll to see who goes first.
Oh.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Belle, as you come out of this tube, how do you feel? What do you look like?
Been in there for far too long. Black does look good on me, though. And I'll kind of take a step around and I'm going to look around suspiciously, see if there's any, like, guards or scientists or something. And kind of, like, make a head count in my head of how many people I might have to kill on my way out.
We'll get to that. What does your character look like?
So she has her hair kind of like bound up into the highest ponytail, and her hair is solid white except for these light blue streaks that go through it. She kind of has bangs and then like kind of like side pieces that go down and go down the side of her face. She has some facial markings that kind of look a little bit like a jewel on her forehead and a little bit like a snowflake over one eye. She's uh kind of tall, like, you know, she's like 5'9", lean, um and she has these purpley blue eyes and white eyelashes.
Perfect. Dritz, as you are coming out of the tube for the first time, what does your character look like? And what is like the immediate thoughts going through your head?
What new devil is this that's going on here now? She's literally, that's what she's thinking. What she looks like, she's kind of tall and willowy. She's got jet black hair, wavy, about down just past her ribs, with electric red streaks that are scattered throughout. And her tattoos are very vine-like, well, tattoos, markings, and they extend not just on her face, but down her neck and onto her décolleté.
Perfect. Ryan, you're next.
So you see this typical Caucasian male, like 5'10", got the bodysuit on, but has this deep red mark that runs along his face that I may have stolen from another one of my favorite franchises. I promise he's not from Kifar. It's fine. Jet black hair that kind of sticks up in the front, but with all the fluids that he was in, it's kind of hanging in front of his forehead. He has that like goatee that's like a week and a half old, and the stubble's creeping up his jawline. Goes to take his first steps and kind of stumbles onto his hands and knees, and you just see his muscles clench and the fluid singing to like steam off of him, and he just pounds the floor like, "Stupid body, work."
Greg.
Greg, very emotionless, just kind of leans out of his position where he's kind of standing there, and you'll see very short hair, kind of fluffy, curly, a little bit on top, but shaved on the sides. Um, Specifically, the first thing you notice is just his full chin is just covered in just blackness with just and once you kind of reach like the part of his neck is just striped like scar markings. Um, and he's not really thinking anything. He's just kind of sitting there in empty thought and just looking around and just not saying anything, just super emotionless.
Okay. Magnus.
Magnus has already sort of slinked to the side of his pod, kind of being a little bit of out of view of everybody. He's this slightly taller, scrawnier sort of build with a floral print that almost goes down like the Mike Tyson. Okay. Good job, brother. Goes down kind of like a floral Mike Tyson print along his face. Yeah, he's got this shaggy pink hair, just sort of leans back against it. Ooh, it made my limbs so heavy. What a drag. And he's just going to kind of sit up against it and slide down.
And last, certainly not least, Zephyr.
Zephyr stands at like 5'2", possibly 5'3", if you really want to trick yourself. And she's got this lightning bolt across her right side of her face and these 3 markings on the left. Her hair is also like a dark brown, but there's this white streak in the front. And coming out of the capsule, she just, everything is on fire, but at the same time, everything is numb and far away. So, yeah.
Perfect. So as you guys all made your ways out, you're seeing each other for the first time. And there's this weird connection between the 6 of you. It's almost a kinship, a family. It's almost if you've grown up all together, but yet don't have a single memory of each other. It's the weirdest thing, but you feel a connection. It's undeniable. You don't understand what it is or if it's good or bad. It's just you feel it, and it's weird. And there is another person standing in the middle. They look to be human, maybe the age of 2021. They have a lab jacket, coat on, regular top, and a skirt that goes a little bit down the knee. They look Caucasian. But their markings are like circuit boards that go from the right side of her face down to the bottom of her face. And there's circuit boards sprung all over. And they're the color of black. And she looks almost emotionless. And she's currently has like this like data pad or like iPad. It looks like an iPad. And she's currently typing on it. As she says, "Welcome, Ranger Series experiments. You are all selected in order to be our next Power Rangers of the Gayan Empire. Please stand and walk before me."
Fine. He just kind of like slumps himself up and walks over.
And as I assume the rest of you guys were at least just walking over.
Yeah, like Greg is like dragging his arms kind of across the ground before he actually straightens up, and you can tell he's like 6'3", and just like emotionally just walking over, doesn't even nod or say anything.
Lucas gets back to his feet and kind of like shoots her the look of, I want to tell you off, but I lack the physical energy to do so.
She kind of like crosses her arms and stands in front of her, looking at her, like waiting for her to say something like, go on.
Brugmansia kind of unfolds herself delicately, elegantly, and she half floats as opposed to walks over to get in line with the others.
Zephyr just kind of groggily, like, I don't have enough brain cells for this. She just semi stumbles in line.
So as you all get into line, she's like, my name is Dr. K. I will be your caretaker in the process of all of this. You are all selected to be our ranger operators. And you'll see that she'll pull out a tablet, and you'll see the tablets, the image on the tablet extends as like there's like these weird circuits that come up, and she's currently messing with the circuits. You guys don't initially understand what she's doing. And she'll first look to Lucas. You will be Ranger Series Alpha Red. For now, your name will be Alpha. We'll look to Bell. You will be Ranger Operator Beta Blue. You'll be called Beta for now. We'll look to Zephyr. You will be Gamma Ranger Operator Gamma Green. You will be known as Gamma for now. We'll look to Greg. You will be Delta Black. Delta for short. We'll look to Brumiska. No, not Brumiska. It'll be Magnus first. You will be Omega Pink. You will be known as Omega for now.
He just kind of blows his pink hair out of his eyes.
It does not pay attention to that. And last, we'll to Brug. You will be Zeta Yellow. Zeta for short. As she's giving you these names, you guys know these are not your names. You don't remember what they are, but these are not your names. And you guys are already getting slightly annoyed that she is forcibly giving you names without telling you, like asking if this is okay. She's just saying, this is your name now. This is what I will call you.
Then who are you to decide this? I mean, honestly, man.
No. This is wrong. I have a name.
Your name are Ranger Operators, Alpha, Beta, Omega, Gamma, Zelta, and Delta. You do not have a choice in the matter, or you will suffer. It's your choice.
Do you at least want to tell us how we got here?
You all signed up for the Ranger Operator program to become our first Power Rangers, the Gayan Rangers, in order to protect our world from the other forces outside of it.
So you're telling us we signed up for this in
You
our
did.
own free will.
You did.
The,
You all craved power, and now you have it. Well, will have it. And as they're saying this, you guys are probably already getting annoyed, but there's something about yourselves that feels different. And now you all notice something. On your dominant hand, whichever one is left or right, depends on who you think your character's dominant hand will be. Your hand looks different. The part of the suit doesn't go all the way up, so your hand's free. And your hand looks like there's something molded over it. Like a material has become a part of your skin. And the back of your hand looks like the Mighty Morphin Morpher engraved into your hand, as if this was always supposed to be there. And there's a little slot that is missing. And you guys feel yourselves missing something to become complete.
Hey,
What is
hey, who did the half job?
You are not ready for your power coins. You must first be trained.
Rude.
What do you mean trained?
If the powers were given to you now, your bodies will not be able to understand it and hold it. Hence why we'll go through intensive training so your bodies will be ready to accept the powers.
And who will be training us?
Well, not to me. I am a scientist, but we have others that will train you.
Like,
You will see. This training is not being given now. We need your bodies to settle first before we put you to the rigorous process.
Can we just get this over with then? I don't like this not being complete thing, okay?
You will have to wait until we say you're ready.
and how long will that be?
Uh,
Depends on you.
Luke will smack the clipboard out of her hand, like, "We're ready now."
Okay. As you go to throw your hand at the clipboard, right before you do, there is a shock and pain at the back of your neck that shoots up to your entire body as electricity goes through your entire body and you smack the ground.
Just, God damn it!
So much for Alpha. Sorry, are you okay?
He shoots Beta because she doesn't get a name. Look, and then like slowly drags his eyes back to the scientist as he stands up. Like, it's a neat trick.
Operator Series Alpha Red, be mindful. You're supposed to be the leader of this team. And we expect that you have a better attitude and a better representation for the rest of your team.
Later. Cute.
I'll remember it.
So,
Make
there's
no
like
mental notes. I don't leave the building till they die.
80. They will speak out to any questions before we proceed for you entering your sleeping quarters.
Nothing here, Capitano.
I am Dr. K. Nothing else, nothing more.
Nah, I like
Greg just-
Cappuccino more.
Greg just kind of shakes his head no.
All right, whatever Dr. Potassium says.
You'll see that Dr. K will turn and start to walk out of this room. Do you all follow?
With his head tossed back in a lazy shuffle, Magnus follows.
Every time you describe something he does, I just hear emo music in the back of my head.
Yeah, really.
Where are you?
Because tonight will be the night that I'm the Nemesis Ranger.
Follows.
Greg will be the last one to leave because he's kind of like knuckle dragging again across the floor, and then he fully stands and realizes everybody has left him.
Belle walks with a cockiness, but is definitely clocking as much security cameras and everything that she can on her way out.
Except for
Zeta.
Oh, sorry.
Zeta looks like she's not paying attention to anything, but she's watching everything, and she's watching and taking mental notes of everybody's actions and how they move. And she just looks like she's off in her own little world. And she's making motions with her hands, like she's just looking at her hands. And it just looks like she's off in her own little la la land somewhere. And really, it's a distraction. But again, as she walks, she has this strange way about the way she moves. It almost looks more like she's floating and gliding along as she moves. And it doesn't quite add up or make sense. So she just. And that's just kind of what she's doing.
Nice.
What were you saying, Zephyr?
Yeah, Zephyr, she follows, but she's walking with as much swagger as she can, like, attempts to, like, pull off at the moment with feeling all this sluggishness of just now waking up from whatever that was, you know. Tried to swagger.
So, as you guys are taking out of this area, you're led into a massive hallway with multiple doors. This base looks so beyond high tech. You will see cameras everywhere. And the thing that you guys realize immediately, you don't see a single blind spot in these cameras. Each camera is accounted for and protecting each other. Also, the other thing that you will notice that you don't notice a lot of guards. Probably because, which you've seen with Lucas, they don't need them to control you. You will see other scientists walking the hallways. None of them pay you literally any mind. It's almost if either you're inferior to them or you don't exist to them.
Seeing this happen, Magnus could, after seeing what happened to Lucas, can he attempt to just like accidentally trip one of the doctors? More just trying to test the limits of these things.
Okay, go ahead and give me a deception roll, please.
Deception. Disgrace.
While he's doing that, Rugmansia is having a similar thought, but as one walks by, she's going to just kind of covertly pinch their tush and keep walking as if she didn't do it, just to see what reaction she gets.
Okay, I will need infiltration roll, please. From you. Yeah, Magnus, you will definitely be able to trip someone, but that shot comes back to you again, and you're now to the ground.
There's a quick.
Oh, goodness.
And I'll give you a little bit thing. With the crit earlier, you 100% pulled it off, but they couldn't get to you at a time before you actually did it. So that's something in the back of your mind. Same thing with you, Brumeska. You're able to pinch someone, but you do get shot. But you were able to fully pull it off before they saw it. You almost look like you 100% got away with it, but you still got shot anyways.
When that was Magnus that fell on the floor, right?
Yeah, Magnus and Brumeska are both on the ground.
Okay. When Magnus kind of fall on the floor in front of Greg, he's kind of like his arms are like touching the ground again. He just gets really close to his face, and what is attempted of a laugh turns into just like this gross like smile. And he just breathes really heavily and then just walks over Magnus without even helping him up. It just keeps walking.
Why is it the front of a Gorillaz album?
Well, you see, when we got him, we found him in a windmill in the sky.
I mean, and I was singing. I had a guitar. They just brought me along here. I don't even know why I'm here.
Amazing.
Lou just turns like, "You're slow learners, aren't you?"
Your ones talk.
Just an experiment, you know. Oh,
Honestly, it just sounded like a good time.
Was it?
I know. I had a good time watching you fall to the floor.
Oh, I was envisioning another place that could be fallen onto, but yes, it was fun. I would do it again.
Dr. K will speak up. Don't.
My apologies. Next time I'll pinch your tush instead.
Wait. What was your name? Dr. what?
Dr. K.
Wait, one more time. What was it?
Okay.
No, sorry, I'll get it this time. I promise.
She just starts walking away. She is.
K, like a K cup meant to be pierced and then drained.
So, Dr. K, how long have we been sleeping in those chambers?
I will answer your questions after you had the night the rest. It seems that some of you need the rest.
Fine.
So as they walk, they take you to what seems to be like a double door, and they will put their hand on there's like a little terminal and put their hand on it, and it scans their hand as the door opens. And in this room, there is a big like common room-ish area where on the right hand side there is like weightlifting material. Just think of it more like cyberpunky weightlifting material, like hydraulic things you can like do the lifting, all that kind of stuff. You would see another area that is just made for has like chairs and tables to looks like where you can eat at. And there's looks like there's something in the wall that looks like a microwave. And there's 3 other doors that go to this place. On the left-hand side, there is a door that it's a big door. It's like a standard door. Above it, you'll see 3 colors. You will see green, yellow, and blue. And the door in the middle has 3 colors of red, black, and pink. And there is another door off to the right that doesn't have anything above it. And Dr. K will come in. This will be your common space between the 6 of you. That room right there that has those 3 colors will be your destination where you'll be sleeping. Obviously, women with the women, men with the men. That door over there.
No fun.
We don't need unnecessary things going on. You will be watched. And we'll point to the last door in the room. That is a bathroom. It has 3 showers. It has 2 bathtubs. It has a couple of different stalls in the area to put all of your toothbrushes and everything. It is big enough for the 6 of you to use.
So we're being watched all the time.
Except for the bathroom.
All right. Well, at least I get my me time to myself. Bunch of voyeurs around this place. God.
Ranger operators, I will be back in the morning. Rest. Don't actually get into fights with each other. We will be watching. And she'll walk out of the room as her door closes and interlocks on itself.
All right. Dibs on the first shower. And Magnus is going to start walking towards the bathroom.
Well,
Greg is just going to sit where he was standing. And just kind of plops there. And then crisscross applesauce. And then just crosses his arm and just sit there.
Lucas watches all of this happen. Like, great. I have a toddler and a moody teenager. Wonderful. Perfect.
Zephyr just kind of walks around the space, just kind of taking it in, and just find a place where she can just kind of lounge around. She'll even kick her feet up, cross them.
Is there an ice box in the fridge?
When you go to the fridge, there is no fridge. And it confuses you for a moment of like how you're supposed to eat. And then there's memory that shoots through your head. And you remember that microwave thing It's a synthesizer. It can make any food that you want or any drink you want.
Is there an
And
ice button on this thing?
yeah, we'll get to that in 1 second. There's another thing that happens. What's a painful memory that comes to you that you remember from your past life?
For me.
Yeah, for your character. What do you think
Um,
is a painful memory to them that has something to do with either food or the ice you're going for?
I think the memory of her father coming home and having nothing but like it looks like he probably dug in a dumpster for the dinner and kind of splaying it on the table and looking around suspiciously as if he wasn't supposed to have this food and commanding us being me and my siblings to eat quickly and to not complain.
As you relive this memory, the other five do too. You don't remember if it's your memory or somebody else's.
Do I know that they're reliving this memory with me?
You don't. The only thing you'll notice is that when you're going to get ice, other people look distracted.
If only I had one of these magic boxes back when I was a child.
And then I'll synthesize some ice and a nice cold beverage and some food.
Alrighty. What is the rest of your reaction to this?
I think Magnus like suddenly feels like a growl in his stomach, and he leans over against the wall just before getting into the bathroom. 'Cause I was so hungry.
I think Lucas's first reaction is confusion, but it's also mixed with rage. Like, what do you mean? What is this? Isn't even mine. What the hell was this?
They have good food over here if anybody wants some. You might as well not let it go to waste.
Greg will just lively just get up and walk over to where Belle is. And he'll just grab a piece of ice with 2 fingers. And then you'll notice that his hands are huge. And he goes, "Keep it to yourself." And then walks away. And you just hear crunching on the ice.
Keep what to myself? The ice? I didn't have to share if you didn't want so.
Brooklynsia doesn't look like she's affected by the memory, but she kind of internalizes most everything anyway. She looks around the room for any real plants that might be around in a water bottle to spray them with water, spritz them.
There are no plants. There's nothing
No plants.
living like that around.
Well, that. Okay, so then she's going to go to the synthesizer and see if she can synthesize one.
As you go to synthesize one, unfortunately, nothing
Basil.
happens.
Basil is food, so she's thinking a basil plant, maybe.
Yeah,
So
you try that and nothing happens. What's a painful memory of something you've wanted and you didn't get?
Well, you've broke it.
she kind of gives you the side eye, like, please. And yeah, it's this memory of breaking a vase full of flowers, roses in particular with thorns, and trying to clean it up and cutting her hands on the glass and the thorns as she's trying desperately to get it cleaned up before Mom notices. And then Dad noticing first and Dad not being pleased, and the destructive path that he took in letting her know that was a poor choice. And yeah, and then her running off into the woods and finding solitude in the woods alone with the plants and things. That's where she felt most at home, by herself, with the wilderness, with the things that grow.
The other 5, you experience as painful memory.
Zephyr looks just very distracted and kind of almost tunnel visioned seeing both of these. But she kind of shakes her head, and she'll actually get up at this point, head over to the synthesizer, and be like, let's see, does it have any actual food? And I don't know, she's gonna ask for like a soup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll get it's for us it's like the potato soup, but it's like kind of like a vegetation. And when you get this and you smell it, what painful memory does it remind you of?
Oh, it reminds me of, well, when I was eating soup. But I didn't get to finish said soup as my younger sibling comes running in, and I can hear sirens from the outside because they had taken something they weren't supposed to. And we then both just kind of get into like this rush of, okay, how do we fix this? Do we leave? Do we not? There's a lot of back and forth between me and this younger sibling. And eventually it ends with me going, I promise I'll find a way to fix this.
And as you come back, the rest of you experience this memory.
Magnus just sort of shakes his head, trying to force open the bathroom door. Can you guys just knock it off for, I don't know, like 5 minutes?
I think that's about when Lucas snaps. Is this thing like on a shelf, or is it built into the wall?
Built into the wall.
Okay. He approaches it with the intent to grab it and rip it out, because he is 2 + 2 = chair. That every time somebody goes to use this thing, he gets a flash in his head that's not his, and he's getting angry about it.
Okay. First, we'll go to you, Magnus. You're going into the bathroom, right?
Correct.
What are you doing in the bathroom?
Well, more for the audience at home and the camera's sake, Magnus walks over to the mirror that's in there, and he just kind of fluffs up his head, and his eyes go from that like sleepy close to like wide open. And he was going to start writing something on the mirror.
As you go to start to write something on the mirror, what's some painful memory that comes from seeing your own face?
I think almost like in a snap cut, as he goes to drag his hand to spike up his hair, it flashes to like a younger looking Magnus who has this black eye, this bleeding lip, and just looks like he's been in a street fight. And just this overwhelming sense of rage of like these people who have bullied him, and that he wants to make them suffer, that they need to feel the pain that he's felt, but tenfold.
And what are you writing on this thing that's just painful memories coming to you?
Magnus writes about how if we're faster than the machines, they don't get to react to us. Bringing up like how he was able to trip the doctor before anything happened.
Perfect. And another thing I'll just give you: when you walked into the bathroom, what they said is true. You do not see any kind of recording devices in here at all.
Perfect.
I assume you would have been thorough in checking.
Yeah, he would have done the whole like finger against the mirror test, like checking through like the shower heads, making sure there's not one slightly bigger hole on the head.
Yeah, there's no cameras or recording devices. This is probably only the true space that you've found so far that is free from their view.
Yeah.
Okay.
Perfect.
And Lucas, as you go to pull, right before you, like, as soon as you grab onto the thing, you get the painful memory of the other one. And then you go to use your strength. And what's a painful memory of when you tried to force something and went wrong?
Oh, all right. This is Ryan's bread and butter. Let's do it. So, because it's POV, the memory would be seen through his eyes. It's grabbing onto a door handle. There's flames. There's smoke. His lungs are tight. He's coughing. His skin feels like it's starting to dry out and crack, and he's screaming a name. It's hard to hear at first, but eventually you hear Samuel, and you're just ripping on the door handle until flames come out from under the door, and you're forced to run out of the house, and you're on the lawn just watching this house burn, knowing that there was somebody important behind that door that didn't make it out.
And once again, you all experienced the same one.
Okay. Is anybody else seeing your faces, but not your faces? I'm seeing your face, and I'll point like at other people in my mind, and I don't think that's supposed to be there.
I don't want to question it too much right now. I just want to eat my soup. Zephyr
They
goes
did
off.
say we are an experiment. So maybe they figured out a way to connect our psyches and our memories so that if one person thinks it, they all think it. And if we're all seeing this, are they all seeing what we think too? And that is a more disturbing thought. Is yes, obviously there are cameras and they can see us. Hello there, darlings. But the more disturbing is, can they see what's in our minds as we see it?
Well, I hope not. I've been thinking about how to wring their necks this whole time.
Now, if they can, we can manipulate this. But that could be dangerous in itself.
Whatever they did to me, I'm gonna make them pay for it.
Well, since our memories are bound, if you happen to have a memory of me standing naked in the mirror in your mind, just forget about it.
Oh, hey Raiders, we're playing Power Rangers. Nemesis.
Welcome to Power Rangers.
Good timing, by
Evil
the way.
Rangers.
Holy shit.
Yeah, we're playing Dark Power Rangers, so they're gonna be evil. It's fine. Hello.
It's fine. It's great.
That was the best note to walk in on. That is great.
Brilliant.
I will give a story point for that. 1 for the raid and 2 because that was funny.
At this point, Greg is been sitting there with his eyes closed, like shaking his head every time a memory just been nonstop coming that's not his. And once he's done chewing on the ice very slowly and it melts, he doesn't even feel disappointed. He doesn't know why. He doesn't know why he's not angry. He just knows that something is wrong. So he just stands up fully again, and he just starts to walk to his room, and he just says, I do not care. This has nothing with me getting stronger. And he goes like, open the door.
As you open the door, it's a painful memory of you giving up.
Oh boy. You see his hands kind of covered in blood, and he's sitting there confused. And there's people screaming at him, pretty much saying, "Why have you done this? What are you doing? Help!" And he just doesn't know what to do. And you see other people on the floor that seem important, and he doesn't know who they are, and they're all injured and being crushed by rocks and just rubble, like that. Like whatever building they were in is kind of collapsed in, and one individual kind of holding out a hand, but he is so in shock he just kind of gives up and waits for something bad to happen to him potentially.
And the rest of you will feel this memory. And now that all 6 memories have been painfully shared, all of you feel a deeper connection to each other you just can't understand. And then it clicks in your head. You know your real names. And the only reason why you know your own names is because of the other people in this room.
Do we all know each other's names too?
Yep. It's just weird. It's just everyone knows each other's names. You know which yours ones is. It doesn't make sense how you do, but it's this connection you keep feeling.
So as Magnus leaves the shower in the space equivalent of a bathrobe, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
He's going to walk over to the food synthesizer, kind of like nonchalantly just saying everyone's name with like a quick nod, and goes and gets like this giant bowl of ice cream.
Love it.
You really are just a moody teenager, aren't you?
Listen, Papa Lucas, I don't need any more of this. Like, hey, I'm the alpha, we howl when we howl stuff.
Not once have I ever said that.
Ow!
No, that's not a thing. That's not a thing we're doing.
Alpha Lucas in the house.
That it would actually be very cool if we did just come into the place, be like, "Oh, we're the Power Rangers band."
Seems like you're outvoted, El Capitano. And he just puts this oversized scoop of chocolate ice cream.
Chocolate ice cream sounds so good right now. Greg come out with the space equivalent of like pajamas on, but like the pajamas are like way too big for him.
Oh, I was hoping you were gonna say they are way too small.
Way
like
too small.
They stop like just below the elbow, like just below the knee.
I like that better. We're going with that one. And he just see this just muscle monster of a man just kind of walk out and go to the synthesizer and go, meat.
Are those clothes meant for you or for a small child?
Meat. He just kind of look at it, goes back to the synthesizer.
Yeah. So you look at it, and when you go to sit down, the other people are staring at him, and he's wearing like pajamas, but they don't have like the pajamas have like outlines of a color. He's wearing the ones with the pink outline, which means those were meant for Magnus.
Magnus is 100% too scared of Greg to try and say anything. He feels like Greg will just crush his head.
Like he 100% just picked up the pajamas that was the first thing he saw and did not pay attention to the size of them. And he just eating his meat like full hand, no fork, nothing, just chicken or steak or whatever it is, just
straight.
And just looks at Magnus. It just look at Magnus and kind of jump at him a bit. And it continues to eat his meat.
Easy now. I'll share. Kind of like scoots the banana boat over of ice cream.
Brugmancia goes back over to the replicator and sees if it'll make a beverage. Midori sour? Does it make alcoholic beverages?
It does not. It gives you a dirty,
Uh.
it gives you dirty Shirley.
Well, that is unfortunate. Then make it a green tea.
I'll make you green tea.
Great.
And then she will walk up over to Gregory and, are you sure these are yours, darling? And she just kind of run her hand along the back of his shoulders as she walks by and has a seat at the table.
He like no reaction to that, but then he'll look down at the pajamas. Does it has like a name or anything on like the front of them, or like
it just has pink outlines. It does have something on the chest. It has.
How's he supposed to know if he's colorblind?
It's OP for probably Omega Pink.
So you watch as Greg just like eating the meat. He'll just sit the meat, the piece down, looks at the banana bowl, then looks at the pajama shirt, and then he'll just take it off with one hand. So now he's just shirtless, and then he'll just push it into Magnus's chest.
Oh, no, I think you got the right one. OP, overpowered, and he'll just kind of like one piece navy coated on your shoulders.
Overpowered.
He'll just growl, and then he will take your banana boat.
What's wrong, Pink? You don't like your pajamas to be meat scented?
I'm just saying. I think Greg looks great in it. We can swap pajamas today. It's fine. No need for the hassle.
Are you scared of him, Omega?
Am I scared of the guy who looks like he could crush my head like a grape?
Yes.
That's a fun question. And to that, my response is he turns around and gets another bowl of ice cream.
So we'll fast forward a little bit. You guys would make barbs at each other probably for the rest of the night.
Oh, yes.
Go get your rest and sleep, and you guys will change into uniforms. The uniforms themselves are ornately black with the stripings of your color and the designation on your chest. For Greg, his is black and silver, just because make life easier. His is black and silver. But as you guys have gotten dressed and had breakfast, you guys all did get to see the glass mirror that Magnus wrote of what he saw. So everyone did get to see that. You guys, and all you will have realized that the bathroom is maybe a safe place to talk in private if you don't want people knowing about it. But that morning, Dr. K will come in. Ranger operators, it is time for training.
You got it, Special K.
Training. Special K. That's nice.
All right, everybody follow Captain Crunch. Let's go.
It is Dr. K. If I have to say that again, you will all suffer for it.
Greg is still
They're
eating
no
his
fun.
morning bologna. And then he realized that everyone got up. He just kind of gets up with the bologna kind of still in his mouth.
I do a big stretch and I follow.
Come on, big fella. Come on.
So, it is a very short walk. It's like you go right out the main door. You'll take a left, go down the hallway a little bit, and take another left, and there's the door. And as you guys head into the door, have you guys seen the practice area in Street Fighter? Like the practice area that just looks like a futuristic kind of thing? That's what it looks like.
Yeah.
I was about to say, did we get to beat up a car? Because I'm down for that.
As you guys walk into the room, she will close the door behind you. As she puts something on her pad, it hits a button. You'll see that she disappears. Like a flash of energy goes through her and she disappears. As you would then hear her over the intercom. Rangers, we need to see what we need to work on. And then you guys will see in front of you 3 robots descending from the floor. These robots look gold in nature. They have different indentations, but they look robotic. They have 2 arms, 2 legs, torso, and a weird looking head. It kind of looks like, for everyone else, it kind of looks like a version of Alpha, but more Alpha Fighter kind of thing, of Alpha 5 from Power Rangers. It just
So does this one have good news and bad news too?
No. And I need you all to roll me initiative, please. Initiative is under speed.
I was just about to ask that.
Okay.
It's under speed. It's like the second to last skill. Or
Okay.
yeah, second to last skill.
Well,
Speed.
I'm slow
Input
as
it in
shit.
the data set, please.
That is
Ooh.
nice. Okay.
Okay, Zephyr, God, lead.
Fine, everybody's faster than me. It's fine.
Okay, and the robots go. Let's see. Okay, that's interesting for the robots. Oh. Okay, so that is. Okay, so Zephyr, you are up first. As these robots descend, behind you guys, there's a table that extends. And on the table, you guys will see that there are 6 sets of the same thing. You'll see that there's like a baton and a gun. It looks like a gun as far as what you think your character would think. It looks like a gun.
Okay.
What would you like to do?
Zephyr taking everything in. She kind of gets a bit of a grin on her face, and she grabs the baton in one hand and the gun in the other. And with the gun, she just turns around from the table and shoots one of the robots.
Okay, go ahead and give me a targeting roll. It is also under speed. It was right under initiative.
Cool. Jaeger, no. Sorry, Cat decided to pat up my knee with a claw. Alright.
Mother, I want to play too.
Oh, always. And
Okay. 11? Okay. So as
Yes.
you shoot the robot, it just bounces off of it and goes into a corner. It looks like it did nothing.
I like a challenge.
It's now the robot's turns. One of them is going to go attack Zephyr because it just shot them. It's going to go against either your toughness or evasion.
Okay.
So which one is higher?
Toughness.
Toughness. Okay. So it's going to go after your toughness.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I guess it's going to be the thing today. That is a 21 with the crit.
You know, we should have killed Zoe yesterday.
So that hits. So this robot backhands you in the chest. You take 2 blood damage, and you're kind of get sent to the left of the room.
Yep. They pack a punch.
The other 2 robots, I'm going to roll to see who they attack. Belle, they're attacking you. Or one of them attacking you.
Rude.
But that's a 13. I don't think that hits you. It goes against your toughness or your evasion. It's under strength or speed. Right
Nope.
under.
Does
Figured
not.
so. And the other robot is going to attack Greg. That's a 13.
What's Greg got? Like a toughness of 30?
So it's so you're aiming for the toughness or the evasion?
For your
I'm sorry.
toughness. Yeah, I'm trying to. That's your AC.
Oh, yeah.
I'm trying to do that. Okay.
Nowhere
yeah,
near hits that. Yeah.
Yeah, figured. Okay,
Toughness
that
is super high.
the robot's turn. Magnus, you are up.
First off, I want to say I think Greg's just the Stone Hashira from Demon Slayer.
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
Except he's just not crying. That's it.
Yeah.
or
I-
blind.
I did have to run to the bathroom. Do we just have like our Nemesis strike and blast or what?
You don't have any. So behind you on the table there is a baton and a gun. Currently, that's kind of all you have. You don't have any of your ranger stuff yet.
Oh, well, Magnus has been clearly made out to be lazy. So he's going to walk over to grab the gun and not want to walk back. So he's going to grab the gun and start shooting.
Okay, go ahead and give me a targeting roll, please.
I'm so good at targeting. I promise. No matter what the die says. That's a 21 crit.
Okay. So yeah, you will pull up your gun and shoot one of them in the chest, and it leaves some damage. The weird thing is, it looks like it did a lot. You definitely hit it, but the thing doesn't look like it took much damage from it.
What a pain.
You're giving me Shugamaru vibes, and I love it.
Let's go for Shikamaru or Sloth from Full Metal Alchemist.
I love
Yeah.
both. Brumiska, it is your turn.
Brugmancia is going to move swiftly over to the table and grab one of the batons. Is this a regular baton or is it an extended baton?
It's just a regular baton.
And as gracefully and as elegantly as she went over and grabs it, she will move up to the nearest robot and proceed to attack.
Okay.
Probably try to take out the knees or throat. Throat is good.
Okay. Give me a might roll, please. Okay. So yeah, you will 100% hit this thing in the kneecaps, and it's the same thing. It takes damage, but not enough to. It doesn't look like it mattered. And it doesn't fall, but it buckled for a second. Like you hit it, but you thought it would do more, but it didn't.
Stubborn creatures.
Okay, Greg, you're up.
Greg will I'll say that the thing does hit him, but just kind of hit his chest and does nothing. And he'll just look down at it. And just growl, and he will pick it up and throw it like it's a fucking just like a basketball. Just kind of like
Okay, I will need. It is technically I will allow you to roll a brawn roll for this.
what? And the crits is on our skill die if we roll the highest possible.
Yeah, you,
right?
you can also count on D20 for low 20, but if
Okay,
you
cool.
roll a 6 on the D6, that is also considered a crit. So it currently the game is a lot more than other games.
Okay, that's a dirty 20.
Okay, so yeah, you would pick up the robot and kind of toss it, but it was a struggle to get this thing off the feet, and you don't toss it far. These things weigh way more than you ever thought, and it gets thrown a little bit to the back. And it's like when it gets thrown, it only goes about 5 to 10 feet, and it lands. And you thought you were gonna throw it across the room, but you didn't, and that's weird.
Oh, one more question. It says edge on grappling rolls. That's like advantage, right?
Yeah, so you would have had another roll, but you hit regardless of the.
I already did it.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right,
Yeah.
I will make sure to remember that. Sorry.
No, good.
Okay.
And Bale, you're up.
So there's a baton and a gun on the table, or are those taken?
Yes. There were 6 sets, so everyone can get their own.
Okay. Could I do like some sort of perception check to see if there's like a motherboard or something controlling these things?
Sure, Gil. Actually, that's actually a technology roll. I don't know if you have anything in technology.
I do not.
Let's see. I'll let you roll alertness, but the DC will be higher.
Okay. Oof. Okay. That's a total of 13.
13. Unfortunately, you just can't spy it. These things are so foreign to you. You don't have any memory of these robots. It's just nothing's clicking, unfortunately.
Then I'm just gonna aim for the eyes of this thing, whatever looks like the eye of the thing.
Okay, give. Are you using the baton or the gun?
I will use a gun.
Use a gun. Go ahead. Give me a targeting roll.
Oh. Be a total of 14.
14. As you shoot, you smack it in the face, and it just goes like this, and then comes back. It got hit, but it just like it didn't do too much.
It doesn't seem we're doing much damage to these things, does it?
Yeah, I think we're going to be doing this all day.
I do believe that that's the point. They want to see what we can do and how long it takes us to wear out. And maybe we need to find some other creative way to remedy this.
They also hit very hard.
And Lucas, you're up.
He's gonna grab one of the batons and run and try his damnedest to jab this thing through whatever functions as a neck.
Okay. Give me a might roll, please.
That we can do, Montreal. Nah, There we go.
Yeah. So you'll be able to jam the baton in what seems to be the neck, but you'll see that the head starts floating as it kind of goes in between. It still does damage, but it, like, that should have done more kind of thing.
Changing the parameters as we go.
And since that is the end of the round, we are going to go into a little bit of a storytelling kind of thing. You guys get your craps literally kitted. You do well, but not well enough. And these things were built to hinder you, to be of not antagonistic in a way to you. They were like these batons and these guns were deficient. And you figured out immediately that you were always supposed to lose this fight. And that was the test to see if you figured it out or not. And I would assume that eventually you guys will probably figure it out. And the test comes to an end. As Dr. K says, well, it seems that some of you need to work on more than one other thing. Return back to your rooms, rest for the day. Testing will continue tomorrow.
Can I make a roll to pocket my gun?
So, here's the thing I would tell you. Yes, you can make the roll, but they're going to check the guns almost immediately and know something is missing.
Okay, then fair. I think narratively, like he would go to do that, and Kay could probably just be like,
Yeah. Oh, that should just shock you.
yeah,
Yeah.
fully down for that because it's definitely something he would try to do.
Yeah, I would say you 100% quote unquote got away with it, but right before you left the room, the shot goes through your neck again. You smack the ground. As Dr. K says, put the weapon back.
All right. He just kind of like Yamcha's on the ground and slides the gun back.
And as all of you get back to the room, how are you guys feeling? For the last hour, you've gotten your crap kicked in. And it did not feel like training. It just felt like multiple tests on who you are kind of thing.
Is there like any like heavy furniture or anything like that?
Yeah, I would say so.
Greg just goes over and with one arm lifts one just to prove a point to himself. And he's like, bullshit. And then sits down.
The more you do Greg stuff, the more I'm just like, I feel like Greg is just me.
Bunga bunga.
Yeah. Brugmantia goes to go and take a shower and wash off the sweat. And as she does, she slips back into that memory she had the day before and recalls that same feeling of helplessness that she could not overcome the situation. And of course, the physicality of the gym this afternoon or morning and the home life that she endured were very much akin to each other. So that helplessness, and she's really kind of pissed off about it. She doesn't like it. So she's trying to wash it away in the shower. Wash away those memories.
As you wash away those memories, more slowly come back. And some of your memories all come back. Another shared memory comes. This time, all 6 of you remember this. There was smoke, debris, ash. 6 of you remember you've met each other before, or you think you have. As this memory, you see each other running. You are all wearing different clothes. It looks like tactical gear. And you're all running from something. And you all look to turn around and see one of those practice robots, but more tougher, has a giant sword and their other hands made of a blaster. And this thing defeated you. It cornered you, attacked all of you, incapacitated all of you. And all of you remember it.
I think we cut to Magnus, who had all of these special gingerbread men that had big K's on them, and he had broken the legs off, and he was just like, "Oh, tomorrow's training is going to be so much better. Your job is to beat the robots." And then he just kind of stops and drops the legs.
Yeah, Greg is just with this overwhelming sense to get stronger. So he's doing clap push-ups in the corner of the room, just and he is not stopping. He's just constantly going. And when that memory happens, you just start to hear 1054. He just like he's doing it like more aggressively now. Just
Zephyr she just found a place to kind of sit, and she sits cross-legged. She's kind of going over the trading for the day. And when this memory comes across, she kind of goes over both of them, trying to find like similarities, maybe try to, based on memories, see if she can find a way to like actually deal off with them.
as you're thinking about it, nothing immediately comes to mind. But the one thing that resonates with you is the six of you keep triggering each other in some way. Maybe you need the other to trigger what you're looking for. And that's what goes through your heads independently.
All right, Big Alpha Lucas, do your wolf call. Get everyone over here.
I'm currently eating the gingerbread legs that you've broken off.
I think like not necessarily in an intent to like harm Magnus, but like grabs him up by whatever shirt color he is. Like I said, knock it off. Does that like gruff macho thing where like he has him real close and then shoves him back.
I think like just before the shove back, Magnus does the whole open eye thing and like puts his hands on Lucas' head and goes.
I'm just cackling and watching.
They said don't there.
Brilliant.
At least Greg is
2002,
useful.
2003, 2004.
Yeah, as he's doing this, you guys know that he did not do 2000. He's skipping numbers.
Oh, 1000%. He might have done 70, maybe.
Magnus, while I assume everyone's starting to gather, is just going to like sit down on Greg while he's doing push-ups with his
No
nice
problem.
like
Yeah.
bunch of cookies. So
There is another thing I will remind you all is that they are watching you, but there's a place where they can't watch you.
It's the
Yes, sir.
bathroom.
I feel like asking a grown man to do push-ups in the bathroom is a little on the weird side.
There's been weirder.
He'll just stand up. Greg will stand up and go, extra weight.
Ah.
Now. And just kind of drags Magnus with him to the bathroom. And you can interpret that however you want.
Magnus is just hanging on to Greg like a scared cat.
You better hang on, gingerbread man.
So is everyone meeting in the bathroom?
Yes, family shower
Yes.
time. Let's go.
Push us
Okay,
in the bathroom.
so yeah, so basically, as you're
Reminds you it's
getting
already there.
as you're getting out the shower, you see the other 5 walking into the bathroom.
Hello, Brugmans. Yeah, we're here to talk.
Lovely. And she is not shy. She continues about her routine as if she was fully clothed, even though she's obviously not.
Belle just
But
kind of
she's
like
not
looks
shy.
you up and down and goes,
Nice.
Why, thank you. I work on it.
All right, so I think we all get it that we gotta trigger each other's stuff. So maybe we should, I don't know, bond more. What do you think, big dog?
Are you trying to? What are we having a heart to heart? I get to see more memories of you not being able to win fights.
Yeah, and I can see you letting people down and letting them die. You know, it works.
Yeah, well,
Ouch.
at least I had people to let down. Apparently,
Damn.
Oh.
Not Greg, that's Took, by the way.
So as
Greg
Greg is doing shirtless pull-ups in the bathroom,
1000%.
all those years of
Magnus
social
in one
combat
arm.
and vampire prepared me for this.
So maybe we do bond a little bit. I mean, obviously, we were fighting something together. We know each other in some way.
And we lost. And it looked like one of those things in the other room.
Yeah. But slightly, ever so slightly different, but pretty much the same.
Either way, I don't want to make new memories with your faces losing again. It's quite pathetic to look back on.
Maybe we need to think smarter with these battles. It's a robot. Maybe there's a panel in the back of its neck or head or somewhere we can pop off the panel and rip out some wires? I don't know.
I think we're missing a part where I don't think I actually signed up for this.
I don't even remember.
I don't remember that either.
I mean,
Apparently, we did willingly.
Yeah, I'm sure that giant robot that took us down had nothing to do with it.
I am quite sure that they will tell us whatever they feel like telling us, whether it's the truth or not. But regardless, we are here now.
In our
and
memory,
we need to survive.
in our memories, do we have these same markings?
Yes.
Okay.
Um,
We'll make sure it was an abduction thing.
There is a difference, though. You guys were, at least in the group memory you all remember of each other, you guys felt close in a sense. It was not the mind close you currently are, a different kind of close.
Feel like we were comrades of some kind, you know. Obviously, I wouldn't fight with people I wouldn't trust to have beside me.
oh,
That's too much
naturally.
work.
That's a good point. I don't really trust anybody in my life that I could remember, but yet I find myself trusting you all.
I also have no ill will towards any of you. Maybe just these people that we are apparently working for.
These people, not you guys, but these other people, they irk me so much. I just want to spit in their faces. Maybe without the zappy thing. Although the zappy thing would match. Maybe I should do it. Should I go ahead and spit in one of their faces?
Even
It's really, as unpleasant as it is, it's really quite amusing as well. Kind of tickles a little bit. You might like it.
You know, I'm gonna have to try it now.
So
I know what I'm doing.
As you guys are
Look over here.
As you guys are joking with each other, and you're kind of building a kind of conglomerate and saying that you kind of trust each other, you get another memory. Right before that fight with the robot, the six of you were sitting in a room together, talking about a resistance that the six of you were trying to turn Gaia around because it's turned bad. And bad people have taken control of the planet. A revolutionary. You were revolutionaries. You were trying to build one. Before you remember someone betraying you. Not the six of you. Someone else. And as the memories are coming back, there's one distinct difference. Your personalities were different. You each remember being someone else. And your personalities have been altered in some kind of way. Lucas, you used to be the bright, cheery leader of the group, like our Jason.
Man, you're using the wrong name.
Hey, I'm using my work and shut up. Anyways, Greg, you
Still using the
remember
wrong one.
being the Jerry Joyful dancer that loved cheering everyone up. You used to be like Zach. Zephyr. You used to be a lot more calm, collected, a little bit more serious than you currently are. But you were always the second heart of the team. The second kind of leader. You used to be a version of Tommy. Magnus. You were a flirt. But you were more the heart of the team. You brought everyone up. You made sure everyone was happy, healthy, collected. You were kind of like a fatherly kind of figure, making sure everyone was okay. not what you are now. Belle, you used to be the kind of the strategist genius of the team. You used to make sure everyone else didn't do anything stupid, but you always had a smile on your face. You were cheery, joyful, and you enjoyed everyone's presence. Uh, kind of like you haven't seen the show, so never mind. You're a cool Billy. That's all I'm going to say. Bromishka, you were a secondary kind of strategist. You helped out when you could. You were a jack of all trades. You were always there when the people needed you the most. You were the most reliable, kind of like training for Mighty Morphin. And all these members come back. Those people are gone. You are who you are now, for better or for worse. But at least the one thing that stays is some kind of camaraderie. Whether you choose to want to believe it or not, it's there. You guys have the scene again.
So it kind of feels like this is what's always supposed to happen. You know, we got Big Dog leading us, and the rest of us, making the team happen. That's 57, 58, 59.
Are you helping him count there?
Yeah, I want him to just focus on his muscles.
We were
In
doing
Greg's
a
head.
revolution.
Yeah.
This doesn't feel right.
It doesn't. It doesn't feel right. I don't like it.
I don't feel right, but us being here as a team feels right, and that's about it.
When we had the memories of being like revolutionaries, do we remember what power we were fighting against?
Oh yeah, the exact same people that you're under the control of now.
That's what I'm looking for.
Motherfucker, got it.
Oh yeah, with the way they have dressed, the way they are, think of it as like you guys were think of government rebels. The government is bad.
Mm-hmm.
And you're currently under the care of the government. Hence why they said you were willing. No, we're just rebels that are like they capture instead of killing you, they're using you.
Oh,
Yep.
So it's like an American democratic tyranny thing.
Sure.
So we're gonna build a great wall, beautiful wall.
It would be huge. I need it to be huge.
Our captain's gonna
Great
pay
wall.
for it.
Greg will once Magnus hits 60 or 65, Greg will land on his feet and go, so we kill K. Right.
We escape.
Still hanging on. Absolutely, big guy. He packs his big chest, gives it a little squeeze.
I think
But we kill him as a team.
at first we find out, about these, and then make it hurt. Make it hurt good.
We will also need to devise a way out of here. We don't know where exactly here is within this base. We need to get to know this place where we are, so we might find our way out and get back to where we ought to be. And also, maybe figure out a way, if it's possible, to get our old memories back, because obviously they've altered those as well. So that would be beneficial for us if we could kind of find some of those missing pieces from what we once were.
Tech, if I may,
Yeah.
I'll spend a story point if I have to, but as the group infiltrator, would you allow me to steam up the mirror again with like running the sync on hot and drawing a quick layout of everything we've seen?
Oh, I was So I was gonna have you guys make rolls to do preparation to break yourselves out. So that could be a part of the rolls I have you make.
Okay, that works for me then.
Okay. Nice.
All right. So it seems like you guys want to figure out the layout, find a way to escape, and get powers. Is that what I'm
Yeah.
getting?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
They said there's a thing
Yes.
that goes here. I feel like we
All right,
need
okay.
those
Fine.
things.
We need to
So
find
I
the
will,
code.
We need to find the thing.
yeah, this will be a little mini series test. Each person only gets to make one roll. So if you make a roll, you can no longer roll for the rest of the skill test.
No.
Oh,
So just keep
Oh,
that in
okay.
mind. The first roll I need will be a deception roll. This is the overall deception of the group of making sure that none of you guys get spotted in the deceitful things you're going to be pulling off for this plan.
There
if
is
you
a
had to rate
ban
your
on the
deceptive
word
skill on a scale from 0 to 6.
I'm a solid 4.
I have an edge for deception.
Why do people keep banning shit in my in streams I fucking DM?
What was
Maeve, fuck you. Weed. We can't use weed anymore.
For 5 minutes.
Ooh.
And I am
Ah.
starting a timer now.
We can't use what?
The
The
word,
word
weed.
W.
Word we.
We cannot use
Weed.
that.
Us.
Us.
What is the role? Again, sorry.
The deception. One person is rolling it. So who is the person rolling
Oh.
deception?
It.
I will do that.
Okay.
Go for
So
it.
go ahead, roll me deception and put it in the data chat.
Teco, you gained inspiration.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, that's good for you guys. Okay, good. Thank you.
I mean,
Oh.
boo.
Bye.
Okay.
Hey.
Next, I will need an infiltration roll, please.
Ooh.
You
From one person, right?
Oh,
For
I
one
have
person.
a-
So whoever
I
from
have
the
a
group wants to make it.
D4.
Just know once you make the roll, you can no longer make any more rolls.
I also have a 4.
Yep. Samesies.
Ooh, nice.
Jaeger.
Screw it. I'll make it.
Okay.
Okay.
I
Hold
will.
on, hold on. Because the only other thing that I have above a D4 would be streetwise and targeting. I feel like if infiltration's the D4 right now, I should do that.
A lot of people have a lot of people's max is D4 and D6s.
Yeah.
Okay. I feel like when it comes to escaping, oh, never mind. Lucas already rolled. Never mind.
Yeah. You're not escaping yet. This is just a plan to escape. Basically, these plans will give you all the answers you need of how to get out of here. The next roll I will need is hold on. I will need a survival roll from someone.
I have nothing in survival.
Survival is under. I have a D4 in survival.
I also have a 4.
Not me.
You go.
I have a D2.
You roll.
I will roll 1 moment.
What?
Next, I will need one. Let's see where'd it go? Then I will need a science roll.
I have a D2.
I have a D2 as well.
I have nothing.
Well,
Big old goose egg over here.
you know what? I'll do this one. Because why not? Alright. Science?
Science.
Science. Do. Yep. I made
Okay, you got the story point to reroll the D20?
Yes.
Okay. You have a lot of them, so you might as well use them.
Yeah. Yep. Okay. Child, I'm gonna have to trust that you won't destroy anything else. Even though you were studying this, asking for everything.
Okay.
And the impossible.
Magnus, have you rolled yet? Okay, I need a technology roll from you.
A technology?
And Took, have you rolled yet?
No.
Streetwise from you.
Okay.
Can we swap? I actually have a D4 in Streetwise.
He also has a D4 Streetwise.
Damn it.
Yeah.
He has legit and nothing to think you're rolling.
Okay, well, that is a 19 total. Oh, sorry.
Oh, okay. Keep playing the beta,
Brain.
please.
Brain no work.
Okay. Poor Zephyr.
Oh, screw you. That's fine.
Yeah.
It takes the higher of the rolls, so we'll go with the other one.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Because everyone had. Luckily, this was a thing where most people had to beat the DCs, and most people did, so that is good.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so this takes you about a month to put together. But during this month, you guys find out a lot. First, this is a pretty big building. There are 4 floors. You're confined to 1 floor, but through sometimes using each other to gather information of things that you've seen around other people's data pads. So the scientists that you walk past, sometimes take quick peeks of theirs to get a feel for things in this area. It's 4 floors. You're on the very, very bottom floor. This is the underground kind of section. Sorry, underground building area. You're on the bottomest floor. The second floor seems to be R&D, mostly just developmental weapons and all that stuff. The third floor seems to be like where people go to live. And the fourth floor is where the more important things are that you're seeing. And you guys are starting to slowly map out a way of getting out of here once you get what you need. You see that no one ever thinks you guys are doing anything. You are being good soldiers and training and learning. You guys go through hell. These tests suck. They really push your body to the limit of seeing what you guys can do. And one day you guys get a peek at something that probably makes you all upset. You are Group E, which means there were 4 more groups before you that failed.
Could I roll almost a reverse deception check to see if the point of this is for us to figure out that it's all nonsense?
No, okay, yeah, I'll also just give you that with the rolls from earlier. No, you're not supposed to figure it out. They don't want you to figure it out. You just did. No, they are seemingly just trying to push you to your limits to see what your limits are. You're a Group E because the other 4 groups probably died through the process of whatever's going on here. It's clear that they're trying to test the bodies of the Gaians to their limits before they give you the powers. They lied to you. They could have gave you the powers they want. But they want to see if they can control you first. But luckily, you guys are good at acting like you're good soldiers. And acting like you're actually going with what they're saying. And on the last day, you guys have an idea of the layout of the base. You know where all the cameras are. You have an idea of how to turn them all off when needed. It's just you need a spark. Something to give you the power first. And you guys were debating on how you're going to do this. Maybe sneaking off into the second floor to see if you can do it. But before that day comes, you're all called up in your common room to meet. Dr. K comes in with a case. As they there's another little robot's following them. They'll put the case on top of the little robot that's following them. And she will say, "Hello, Ranger operators. It seems today that the uppers have acknowledged your power and your willingness to work with us. Are you all ready to accept your power and become the Gayan Rangers?"
We are. Anything for the cause.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, if this is all done, might as well be.
Affirmative, Captain K.
She looks at you again, and Like, she's probably shocked you multiple times because you refused to call her Dr. K. At this point, she just stopped shocking you because she's just like, it's this is the one thing that they'll never get right, and it's fine.
I think at some point we tried to sell it as like our form of twisted endearment.
Yeah, something like that. I would imagine. But as she opens the case, darkness fills your heart as you all feel almost whole already upon looking at these things. They're coins, about this big, about this big. And each one has a different significance on it. The first one is the red one. The coin itself is golden, but the inside of it has a red looking flame. The flame itself is red. The next coin is what seems to be like a snowstorm of a golden coin with blue snow. The next coin seems to be a giant boulder with black end. The next one seems to be like thorns, the thorn vines with thorns all over them, and it's pink. The next one you will see like a drop of venom as it's yellow, and the last one looks to be green with like a cosmic green energy. And as the case gets open and you see these coins, you guys know they're yours. And K will come to give each one of you your designated coin. Do you place it into your hands?
Yes.
I would strategically want to be the last one in the line.
Okay.
Okay.
I placed it in my hand.
Okay.
Yep.
Question is anyone not doing it?
No. This is part of the plan.
Well, I have to make sure. Once
Greg is
all
going
of-
to do it, yeah.
Once all of you place the coins in your hands, this dark energy and like your color starts to radiate all over your body as all of your eyes go white as you're pulled into a different space for a moment, a pocket plane where all of your consciousness are. As you see in front of you, there's this monstrosity of a creature that looks like it has like this puffer face, but is made out of complete magma. As you will hear a voice of, "My name is Dark Spectre, and you will all be my rangers to use." And then we're going to go on break. We will be back in 10 minutes. Well, we'll get to come back and see what our rangers will do next.
Stay tuned. Drop a follow if you're new here. We're only 11 followers away from our giveaway. And we're also raising money for the Queer Youth Resource Center of Southwest Washington. You can go down to the just beyond the chat and click that little purple button and give to some queer kids that need your help. But like the boss said, we'll be back.
Hello and welcome back, everyone. We are going to be moving along with what happened last time. As you guys were pulled almost into a dream sequence with this massive towering figure in front of you that says you will work for him. What is your response to that?
Will you get this node or whatever it is out of my damn neck?
If you all choose to serve me for the rest of your lives, yes.
Does that mean taking down this conglomerate that took down our rebellion?
No. We will infiltrate them and use them for my means. They are a powerful civilization that should be under my working care.
Perception roll? See if he's lying to me.
Give me an alertness. It's alertness in this system.
Oh God, I'm so trusting.
Anyone, anyone can make the roll if they choose to.
You know what? I'll make the roll.
Sure.
What's the roll for?
Alertness, just to see what you can get from
Yeah.
the big scary creature in front of you.
Why not?
I put
What?
it in live spoilers. People want to see what this thing looks like.
Yes.
I got a net 20.
I
Cool.
was so close to
Ooh.
critting on both dice.
Okay.
Ow. Saka.
So,
Okay, now I know.
okay. So 15
Yeah.
and above.
You fucking would.
Magnus crit fails. Okay. Magnus, this is a very big question that is going to dictate the rest of this session. Do you want to spend a story point to reroll that? Because crit failures do very bad things.
Just burn one, man. We haven't done much.
Would I only re-roll the natural one?
Only
Because
the
I had to roll
D20.
disadvantage. I had disadvantage.
Yeah, you just roll one more dice.
Okay.
It'll be whatever you roll on that dice will be what it is.
Okay. I'm gonna roll that again because it's cocked on my keyboard.
Oh no.
Okay. I'll put it in the chat, but that is a total 15.
Okay, so
Okay.
15s and above. This creature is far and above you in a sense. It is a force of almost like a force of nature. This thing obviously doesn't see you as equals, it sees you as pawns in its game. It simply, for the people that crit, it simply just wants to use you. It will take the thing out of your head because it doesn't need that, but it will now be in your head instead of the tracker.
You already got 5 other people in my head. Not sure how I'm feeling about,
And,
magma breath over here.
That's
will
what I was
say-
thinking.
Bell, you rolled the highest with the crit. Something else you would notice in this moment. You still remember the back connection in the head you have with the other 5? You think you can have a conversation with the other 5, and this creature won't know what conversation you're having.
So I think knowing that, I'll like telepathically kind of respond to Lucas's thought of like, I already have 5 people in my head. Like, I don't need another. There's not enough room. And Buck, I'll kind of like connect to everybody's minds and kind of think to myself like,
I agree. Not enough room for another one in here.
He's like, oh, we can do this. Okay. We're already being used. I'm not about to trade one master for another one.
I agree with that. Although I didn't
Well-
really catch all that, but also this is very interesting. I didn't know we could do this.
I just recently figured it out myself.
Tell him what he wants to hear to get him off our back. Get these damn chips out of our heads so we can stop getting zapped and go from there. But if we do that, will he be in our heads and hear all of this as well?
I feel
All
like
of-
yes. I don't know.
I feel like he looks like some kind of demon. I feel like he's going to want to make some kind of bargain before he does it.
Immediately, Dormammu.
I've come to bargain.
I've come to, all of Greg's thoughts are murder, meat, get stronger, murder, meat, get stronger. Here's the other voices, and then he goes,
Huh?
Like- and then he just starts agreeing to everything with grunts through the thoughts.
Dark Spectre will speak once again. Become my rangers, and I will grant you power beyond your most fathomable minds. You will be kings.
power. I mean, that is why we've come this far.
What kind of deal do you get from us? A spell to put us under?
You already hold my power. And as he says that, the crystals they're in your hands currently, they feel that they're from him. But at the same time, this creature is claiming to be as strong as it is. But this thing is dead. The only thing that's keeping it alive right now is the six of you.
I would like to bait him into removing the chips to prove his power before I agree with him.
Give me a deception roll, please.
Can I aid
I
in
bet
any
you
way?
won't do it, bitch.
Yeah, you can aid. What do you say?
Can't.
I ca using kind of like a telepathic connection with Lucas. Am I on the same train as you? Do you think? Like, do you think I'm kind of getting where you're going with this?
It's like, get him to take out the chips and then flip him the bird.
Yeah, basically, like, oh, give us our power, and then like, fuck you, we're the leaders.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'll say something like power that we can wield and you cannot. Without us, are you nothing?
Oh, the taunting approach. I love that. Give me that deception roll advantage look, please.
Okay.
You forgot to add in, bitch.
Bitch.
There you go.
Take that from Beta, bitch.
That's a crit 21.
Hey yo.
Dark Spectre will say, obviously, I'm so powerful. This is so easy. You guys will feel these shadow tentacles come out from his hand, and each one of you feels it goes back into your neck, starts digging, and pulls it out. And it's painful. But they're gone.
Well, I guess you could do that. Huh. Seems we have no need of you then.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like are we aware that we're in some sort of dream space right now?
Oh, yeah.
I want to tell my physical body to reach out and grab Professor K in front of me right now.
Okay. So this dream space is happening all at once kind of thing.
Mhm.
Is once
Like
you can't do anything because like time's quote unquote frozen outside.
Oh yeah, that's my way of saying da 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 out of here.
Okay, that's what you meant. Okay.
Thanks, Lava Face. We're out.
So
Exactly, yeah.
as you guys decide, fuck you, you take the power for yourself. As you will hear the creature say, "No, I could have gave you everything you wanted to never be alone again."
We are
Personal
alone.
space, hombre. Personal space.
We're not alone. We got each other.
I don't have anybody anyway. I just wanted power.
So as you guys come back, Magnus, you said you were gonna grapple. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna just like reach out and grab her.
Okay.
Or
Give me a might roll, please.
All right.
Reach out and touch somebody.
Do I get advantage for it being a surprise?
No, not really, because she's been on guard around you.
Fair enough. That is a 17 total.
Okay. As you go to grab her, there is like the clipboard itself like almost comes alive in the sense as it jumps out as a barrier comes around her and like your hand bounces off of it.
Ah, well, I thought I was gonna do, but now I'm gonna have to try a little bit harder.
Dr. K will say, "What are you doing, Ranger Operator?"
Oh, Haven't you heard of the rebellious phase?
Do I need to shock all of you again?
He's gonna
Um,
put his face to the barrier. Do it.
Go on, try.
Oh, you should. And Greg, why don't you show her the exit?
And he'll just like crack his neck, and then Bull rushes the shield like a fucking monster bursting through
Question:
a shield.
Are you going to do this in your regular form, or do you want to morph?
Oh, he's gonna crack his neck and slams his fist together and morph.
I think he morphs, but he like doesn't mean to, right?
Yeah. So for you guys, their morphing call is "Let's go, Nemesis."
Let's go.
Let's go,
Go,
Nemesis.
Nemesis.
So, Greg, as you're running and you just subconsciously say the words out loud as the black energy envelops you, as you look like, for the rest of the people, let's like psycho black. Go ahead and give me a might roll, please.
Might roll. Okay. Is things different for morph suits, right?
Yeah, you're still rolling a d20 and a d4.
Okay.
Yeah. Unfortunately, your ability doesn't come into shape here because usually you get upshift if you're fighting alone. But
I was just about
Magnus
to
is
ask that,
right
yeah.
there, so no.
Okay. Oh, I just threw my die off the fucking desk. Hold on. Okay.
Love that.
It's pretty good. D4 if I'm right. That is 17.
Okay. What did you roll on the skill die?
I got a 2.
2. Do you want to spend story points to reroll the skill die? Because you
Yeah.
legitimately need one more. You have to be the 18.
We'll do that. That is a 4 now, which means I
so
crit.
that's a crit. So yeah, how do you shatter this barrier and grab her?
When the suit fully morphs, you just hear him go, and he'll just full on just reach back and just punch straight through the shield and grab her by the throat and start to just pick her up and usher her out of the room and slams her into a wall.
Okay. As you grab her by the throat, she starts trying to speak but can't because she's being choked by a very large person. As she's trying to say something, and she looks panicking because none of you are getting shocked right now.
Zephyr will kind of like punch her palm and go, "Let's go, Nemesis," and morph. And she's gonna basically get in Dr. K's face and say, "How does it feel now that your pets are no longer under control?"
We'll get to that. What are the other 4 doing?
Yeah.
Silently striding up beside Greg.
Okay.
Just causing chaos. Just ripping apart shit that's in this room.
Fuck you.
Okay.
Fuck your couch. Fuck
Okay.
your shit.
Do you morph, or you're doing this in regular form?
Oh, no, yeah. He just kind of like tilts his head back, puts his arms out. Let's go, Nemesis.
Brugmantia looks like she is not paying attention to the scene anymore after seeing the others morph. She is fully aware. But she's kind of playing around. She's looking at her hands again, and then she is... Nemesis, and punches her hand. Let's go, Nemesis. And punches her hand just slightly. and continues floating around and watches herself transform into her ranger form.
I want whatever she's on.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
It seems like a good time. I think watching Greg kind of like grab, lift Dr. K up by the throat. She's just kind of like following along. And
That was chilling, wasn't it? Let's go, Nemesis.
and then we'll go into frost form.
I'll give a story point for morphing. So as Zephyr said this very chilling thing to her, she tries to speak, but just can't because she's getting choked up by Greg.
Greg will look at Lucas and go, "Can I do it now?"
Have your fun, Greg.
And he's going to lift her up as high as she will go, drop her, and do a spinning kick to her fucking chest.
Okay.
Oh, that was chilling.
Yeah, it's not going to be attack roll anymore because the only thing that's giving her any kind of protection is gone. So yeah, you guys would see that he would pick her up, drop her, spin kick her in the chest, and she goes into the wall. There's a giant crater as the line starts shooting out of the wall, cracking, and she's out. Then you guys will hear alarms going off.
Ooh, sounds like they're aware. Shall we make this fun?
Oh, it sounds like there's more of them. Let's have some fun. Have them suffer.
Yeah.
And Greg will just sprint down the hallway looking for his next fucking victim.
Well, the child's loose. Let's go. Zephyr kind of semi-runs behind him, but not quite as fast.
I like to almost turn into frost and go up into the air vent and be going through the walls, following everybody.
Oh, you're not in your monster form yet. You're just in your ranger form. So you
Oh,
don't
in the
have
ranger form. Okay.
Yeah.
Then I will be following behind.
Yeah.
Brugmansia follows behind as well, though she doesn't look like she's paying any attention at all, and is kind of floating and dancing down the hallway and skipping off the walls and yes, having a grand old time, just waiting for somebody to get in her way.
Just subtle.
Lucas just watches the five of them take off or walk forward, just starts to smirk because he's the only one that hasn't morphed yet, and starts walking behind them all. As Jason Carl said, I'm waiting for a dramatically appropriate moment.
So, as you guys go down the hallway to start having your fun, you will see 4 guards come out of an elevator with rifles and 2 of the big robots behind them. So you see sets on sets. Let's roll initiative, please.
Oh, yes.
So just for you guys to know, all the things you now have access to, you now have access to your Nemesis Strike, your Nemesis Blast, and your special weapons. Any of the powers, perks, things, you guys have access to all of that now. You just don't have access to your monster form just yet.
I am the slowest.
I blew through all my good rolls earlier. It's fine.
Okay.
No, this is a total physical build, but the best roll I've had so far was the deception roll.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I think we know who's going first.
What are we adding on initiative again? I'm so sorry.
It's the initiative dice tuck under initiative.
It's in the speed column, almost all the way down.
Oh my fucking god! It's at the bottom, and it's
Yeah.
the smallest thing. Sorry.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I feel
Oh,
like
wow.
it's pretty perfectly average. Okay. and probably has a good personality. Let's calm down about talking the size.
Guys, doesn't matter, guys. It's okay.
Size doesn't
How
matter.
you use it.
It's all about how you use it. Yes,
as long
thank
as,
you.
As long as you're funny, it's fine.
If
Really
their
sucks
eyes are
if you
closed
were.
from laughing, then the size isn't real.
Yeah.
Bonus points for cuteness.
Okay. Okay, so
Versus, make them
Alrighty,
laugh,
so-
make them laugh, and then boom, everyone's naked.
we'll start off with Belle first. Belle, you're up first.
So in my ranger form, what kind of attacks do I have?
You have access to both Nemesis Strike and the Nemesis Blast. The Nemesis Strike is just like empowered strikes you can do. Nemesis Blast is a targeting thing. You also have access to your Nemesis Acts.
Okay.
If you scroll down to the second page, under your powers, perks, and background bonds, you'll see a special weapon.
Mm. Got it.
That tells you what skill you need to roll to make that work.
Okay. I wanted to use the Nemesis Blast and kind of like blast all the guards that are coming through with rifles.
You can only target one, but you can still do it if you like.
I would like to do that. I would like to target one of the ones with the rifle.
Okay, roll me a targeting roll, please.
Sweet. It's going to be an 18 crit.
Oh, yeah. So as you throw out your hand, what type of energy comes out? What does it look like for you?
It looks like a bright neon frosty blue beam shooting out from my palm.
Okay. And as you shoot it out, it hits him in the chest and throws him back into the wall, and it hits the ground. And you see that he's about to get up, but you'll see his chest starts to frost over as he falls over and is defeated. One of them are gone.
Yeah. I imagine it kind of like has like a delayed,
Yeah.
freeze whatever it hits kind of thing. That's neat.
Gotcha. Brug, yes, your turn.
Brugmansia is going to look like she's not engaged at all in this battle and keep dancing her way forward, and the nearest guard she gets to, she is going to use one of her powers, Hard Hitter. Spend a personal power to strike with edge and +1 damage with weapon or fist. Only works when morphed. So edge is like advantage, correct?
Yes, that is correct.
Okay. Well, that gets me a nat 20 on that. Plus other things. Done.
Yeah, that hits. So
So
how
that's a yeah. Do you want the total?
it doesn't matter. You hit.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Yeah.
How does this look?
She is dancing around, looking like she's a little fairy in the woods. And as she skips off the wall, literally off the wall, she spins and twists, and the hammer of her fist, backhanded fist in the spinning action across the face, and continues her spin and lands gracefully on the ground and keeps dancing around as if that didn't even happen.
So as you hit this person, they go spinning and slam into a wall as more cracks appear. As you hit harder than you thought you were, as you completely take that one out too. And that was your hard hitter ability, which I believe you...
Correct.
Yeah, okay. So yeah, it will now be Greg.
Greg is going to single out one of the guards because there's still a guard left. Yes.
It's 2 guards, 2 robots.
Oh, group opinion. Should I toss one of the robots or toss one of the guards?
Toss a robot. It's like,
I don't feel like you threw that
heavy
first
glove.
robot far enough.
Let's redeem ourselves here. But this time he has learned to get a grip, literally. So he's gonna single out one of the robots, push it to where they're alone, and then legit suplex the robot.
Okay. You have the wrestler thing, so go ahead and give me a brawn roll at advantage. And then I'll need you to make me a might roll after that at advantage if you succeed on the first one.
Okay, so brawn is first then. That is
at advantage.
Yeah, at advantage, so 2 die. Gotcha. God damn. Reroll. That is shit. I can't math. Hold on. 22 with a crit.
Okay, yeah. So you have extra attack, so you attack twice. So your first attack will be the grapple. The second attack will be the suplex itself. So yeah, this thing is grappled. Go ahead and make me the might roll at advantage for the actual suplex part.
Okay. And might is D4. I got a hold on. And I got a 4. So total 24 with a crit, but I also rolled a nat 20 and a 4 on a skill die, which is a D4.
So a double crit. Interesting.
Double crit.
So you guys would see Greg move forward, grab onto one of them, get a good grip, and move him away from everyone else. And then you see the gnarliest looking suplex you've ever seen in your lives. As when the robot's head hits the ground, it splits open. And the entire body splits itself open off of a suplex. It's like the cut is almost so clean, it's almost like a sword, but it got suplexed on its head instead. And completely cut down the middle, destroying this robot.
Yeah, that's all he does, and he's very happy, but doesn't show any emotion or make a noise. Just a grunt.
Magnus.
Just before cutting over from Greg to Magnus, the camera would cut to Kai and everyone during that one episode who was doing all the wrestling moves on the fish people. But then I have a mechanics question.
Yes.
So I have a bow that says accurate upshift.
You are Thorn.
Yes.
That bow has that trait. So you get an upshift on any bow attack.
Okay, so my targeting would be a D8.
Yes.
And then are they within 30 feet of me?
Yes, you're really good D10.
Okay.
Or
So
you're really good
I'm rolling a
D10.
D12.
Or no, D12.
Okay.
Yeah, I made Thorn last and realized after I made him I broke this one a little bit.
So Thorn's just gonna, out of character for what Magnus was, is just like, don't move too far. I want to see you suffer. And I'm gonna use my bow to try and shoot their extremities, trying to mostly just disable them.
Okay. You get 2 shots. You got extra attack.
I do.
So let's see, we're down 2 guards and a robot so far?
The first one's 24.
Yeah.
And then the second one, spin, is technically a natural 1. However, via my origin, once a scene, I can re-roll a natural 1.
So go ahead and re-roll it.
And that's going to translate now into an 18.
Okay.
Total.
So the first one you hit in the chest and completely takes them out. The other one also gets hit, but it's staying up. But you did incapacitate one of them.
The end.
Okay, it is now the one guard's turn who sees all of this. It seems the one guy isn't morphed who's going to shoot him because he's the least scariest person at the moment.
The fact that he isn't morphed yet should be more terrifying.
And I rolled a double natural one. So yeah, the gun malfunctions and blows up.
Oh, good. This rolls directly into what I wanted to do.
It's your turn.
He's gonna kind of like push and shoulder past the others to like get towards the front and just stare this guy down. You tell us who's responsible and how to get out of here, and I will let you live. And I'd like to roll intimidation.
Yeah. You have advantage.
Awesome.
Yeah, with what your team is doing to the rest of these people? Yeah.
Beautiful. That's a 21.
We'll get back to that. Zephyr.
Well, no. It's important for what I say at the end of the turn, though.
Oh, what do you say at the end of the turn?
Because if he does it and does reveal that information, like, excellent. Zephyr, if you would, please. I said I would let him live. I didn't say anything about her.
I know. Techo caught that immediately.
Uh-huh.
You're up, Zephyr.
Yeah. Whenever this guard answers him in either way, I'm just gonna basically like face palm him and shove him down into the ground.
Alrighty. Go ahead and give me a might roll, please. And since you have an ability called Gang Up, you get an upshift. You're attacking someone with 5 feet. And Lucas is right there.
Sweet. Alright, let's see. Where is my might? Okay.
So you roll a d20 and d6.
Yeah. Alright, roll good d20. That's not really rolling good, but the d6 rolled. The d6 critted. Okay, so numbers. Okay, so.
Yeah, that is their ACs. So yeah, you reach out your hand, grip his face, and slam him down into the ground, and he's out. You still have one more attack. There is a perfectly good robot.
Use him as a weapon. Club him.
You ever been hit with another motherfucker?
You know what? Yeah, I'm just gonna with the guard still in hand, I'm just gonna throw him directly at like the robot's face.
Okay, give me a targeting roll, please.
Oh my goodness.
I picked the right Evil Ranger for this one try.
I'm not here
Demons.
to be nice. I'm here to be mean.
Listen,
Demons,
I know
we
you
are
gave. I picked a
demons.
physical build, but the dice have decided that he's just psychologically terrifying.
Let's see. Can I spit a story point on the attack rolls?
Yep, you can only reroll one of the dice, so you get to roll either d20 or the skill die.
It's gonna be the d20.
Okay.
Yep. Okay. That's a
Okay.
double crit. Yep.
Nice.
What robot?
So as
Nice.
you take this person and just yeet it at the robot, the body just bounces off the robot, and the robot looks so confused. So you just throw your hand up and shoot energy at it and destroy it.
Yep.
Damn. Good distraction.
It is.
And the answer you guys would have gotten is they have key cards on them that allow them to go to different places. If you go to the 4th floor, you can get pretty much out of this building. And you guys are aware that you are on a base, so you just have to. There's multiple vehicles, so just find a vehicle, fly off the base,
Nice.
or take over the base. Up to you.
I say we take over the base. Why not give ourselves a permanent home? They destroyed ours. Burn theirs to the ground, and then we can live here.
Fire is very pretty. I like fire.
Let's have fun.
Greg is over there stumping the remains of the of the robot that he murdered. He just
All right. So it sounds like you guys will be taking over this base. So
More than likely.
for at least for the first part, I will need you all to just roll me your attack. Whatever your attack is, give me that roll and put it into the beta. And this will just describe how at least dealing with the low level grunts go.
All right, I'm pretty much do the same thing that I did before,
Okay.
just to make it easier.
And I am also ganging up on people for this.
God Christ, Magnus.
You know what?
That's pretty good.
You gave me the ability to roll d12s.
Yeah. Like I said, I made yours last, and I was kind of tired, so I min-maxed by accident. So
As someone who has experiences mid-maxing, he has given you a gift.
okay, so you guys rolled. Looks like you guys are rolling high. Yeah, you guys rolled definitely high enough for this. So as you guys have started taking over this base, you guys have dealt with other robots, have dealt with other people, and nothing's really standing in your way that's actually giving you a threat so far. It's so clear that these powers are unbelievable, and they weren't imagining that you guys will one instantly turn into how effective you are using this power. But as you guys were making your way through the base, you've defeated a lot of people so far. There is one thing that shows up that you all remember vividly. The robot with the gun on his right hand, the sword on his left, the one that defeated you originally, has made its way onto the battlefield. And it's bigger than the other ones. It has more plated armor, it has like a knight's head, and it looks intimidating. And last time, you guys didn't stand a chance. But this time, you have the power.
Magnus.
We're not going to have an issue with deja vu today, are we?
Not a
No.
No, this time you will know the icy cold feeling of death.
So as you guys move to fight this thing, what's going through all your respective heads? Is it anger that this thing defeated you the first time? Is it a ginness that you get to have your revenge? What's going through all your heads?
I'll go first. It's so easy. Can't wait to eat meat. Stronger, stronger, stronger. Death. And then there's a small thought of, oh man, I think it's like the first human thing he has is a small thought of, should he do this by himself? For the simple fact of protecting them. And then he immediately goes, fuck that, like out loud. Stronger! And then, yeah, that's his thoughts.
Brigmansia is feeling rather calm. With these new powers, she feels emboldened. And it's like, this will not happen again. This time it will go down. And there's this calm that comes over her. And she continues on her very little flighty little dance as she approaches to attack.
Zephyr, she doesn't have any thoughts, but just feelings. It's all of them all at once, and none of them all at the same time. Everything is painful and everything is numb, especially at the sight of this robot. And she just wants it to just crumble. And so she she'll summon her sword and she goes for its head.
Magnus is kind of flashback to the mirror real quick, where he lost a fight and he wanted to make those people suffer. And he finds that same lustful rage of wanting to take this thing down piece by piece by piece.
Okay.
I think looking at like this robot, it's also that same kind of flashback to the painful memories that I was regaining, and remembering like that helplessness feeling that she had when she was a kid, watching, her father get dragged away by the guards when he was just trying to feed his family, and knowing that like she's not helpless anymore, and she can fight back. And this time they will know the cruel feeling of the cold.
I think for Lucas, it harkens back to this is the biggest lapdog they sent after us. It's the thing that helped them crush the rebellion, that took away the freedom of thousands, if not millions, took away our freedom, took away our minds, our memories. And he just, the whole time he's thinking about this, it's just this inferno raging inside of him. And like steps forward, like, no more kings, no more lapdogs, only this. Let's go. Nemesis.
Love that. I'll give a story point for that. We'll be keeping the initiative from earlier to make life a little bit easier. And Bill, we'll start off with you. As you guys are about to fight this thing called Turbobot, there are other robots starting to get into the fray. There are 4 more robots in the fight with this Turbobot. So it's the 6 of you versus the 5 of them.
So these being robots, do any of them have power weapons?
Not the regular ones, but the big one does.
Okay, that I have interfering static while in my current form, so that will have a downshift against me.
Gotcha. Okay. Thank you for reminding me of that. We want to take for your turn.
I would like to do another Nemesis blast, but this time with power bleed by spending one. It says spend 1 personal.
Yeah, the personal power is at the top left of your sheet where it says personal power right next to the movement. That's how many you have. You have 4 personal power. So you can spend one of them, you have 3 personal power.
Okay, I would like to spend 1, so that I have power bleed.
Alrighty, go ahead and make me a targeting roll, please.
My dice. Ooh, that was good. Let me do another one. Ooh, double crit.
Godly. It's like the 4th one today.
That would be a total of 24.
Okay. So as you shoot out this blast, it hits this thing in the chest as it takes the damage. And it siphons away one of its personal powers. You'll see that where it got struck, some ice is starting to slowly come out of the armor.
The cold will drain you and drain you till you have nothing left.
Love that. It's now Turbobot's turn. You hit it, so it's gonna go hit you.
That's fair.
So its first roll, because it gets to make it must make 2 attacks. So the first roll on you. Oh no. Okay. Well, this is going to hurt. That's a 22 with a crit.
Whoa.
So you will see that the blade slashes across your chest. You will. Oh yeah, they are shifted down. Oh, it doesn't change anything. It really doesn't.
Oh.
Yeah, because they're specialized, so they get to roll multiple dice, and I think the higher dice off, it doesn't matter. So you will take 2 damage.
Ouch.
Then it's going to take its blaster arm and shoot Lucas. That's a lower die for this. That is 19 to hit you, Lucas.
So with that not beating my toughness, I feel like he stands there and watches it happen, and as it gets close enough, just bats it aside.
Oh, love that. So yeah, you'll definitely just bat it to the side, and it's easy enough for you. Okay, that is his turn. Broogie, you're up.
She is going to continue her little dancing way forward, and looks like she's just randomly pressing buttons. And she pushes one, and out comes her staff, and she twirls it around like she's a little acrobat. And then she's going to use one of her personal powers, and she's going to use Hard Hitter again, but this time with the staff in hand, and strike at the robot.
Are you doing Turbo Bot or one of the other bots?
Turbobot.
Okay. Go ahead and give me that roll, please.
$24 double crit.
God, Lee, again?
Sorry. Do you want me to try again?
Okay. So you will spin, and the staff comes across the robot as parts of it gets dented in as you strike hard on this guy. And I believe that's all you can do. Oh, that's a lot of damage. Actually, quick question. Do you want to either do extra damage or trip it?
Extra damage.
Okay, extra damage. Alrighty. Magnus, you're up.
Maybe you'll just enjoy watching your friends die as we did time and time again. And I'm going to shoot the little guys with my
Alrighty.
insane shooting abilities. That is an 18.
18 hits.
Okay. Is the one I shot still up?
It's 1 void damage is right?
Correct.
Yeah, still up.
Okay. I will shoot that one again. For a crit 26.
Oh, yeah. You would blast it as a hole in his chest comes and it falls down dead.
Perfect.
Oh, I did. Okay. You are up, Greg. I'm sorry. I did not mean to escape you.
I think we have the same initiative, so we
Yeah,
both
it
have
was-
19.
you guys-
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I forgot we both got what 14 on that one or 19 on that one. 19
Yeah, you
on
guys,
that one.
I think you're the exact same thing. So,
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Greg is gonna to use personal. Okay. Okay, I can use that. Cool. I believe because the big one, the bastard, the big one, the big strong one, that one is not like a by himself, right?
no, currently,
Around
it's in
smaller
melee
bucks.
with 2 people.
Okay. Actually, I don't think he cares at this point. He is angry, or what gives the essence of angry, should I say? And I think I would like to do a Nemesis strike. But for his one, it says spend 1 personal power to add upshift and 1 damage to all attacks for a round, for a turn.
Okay, you want to spend power to do that?
There's another word ban
Yes.
because somebody's a jerk.
What did they fucking
Oh, my
ban?
The singular letter word when you refer to yourself.
No, you can kiss my ass, JF.
And when he says kiss my eye ass,
Ah,
eye.
Ah.
they will do that.
Yeah, go ahead and make
And
your 2 attacks. They'll get upshift anyway, so you're rolling a d6 to attack this thing twice.
okay, can I can't use that? Can they use their warhammer? Because I haven't had a chance to use
Yeah.
it. As they are like sprinting, they jump into the air and just raise their 2 hands up, and you just see this nasty, like rock like warhammer just boom, appear in his hand. Okay, and I'm rolling. You said might?
Yep.
With the
So
D6.
you're rolling a d6 74 because you get upshifted with your Nemesis strike. Yeah, I just realized
Alright.
the book legitimately has a feature and an attack be the exact same name. I'm now realizing that.
Yep. So I'm rolling the D6 and the D4.
No, just a d6.
Banned.
Just the D6. Cool.
Yeah,
All right.
you just get upshifted to a d6. Yeah.
All right, that will make it 22, if my math was correct.
Yeah. Okay. Do you want to roll again for your second attack?
Oh, yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, I got really low on that one. That would be a 8.
Okay, yeah, that does not hit. But the first one does. You got as the Warhammer gets summoned, you smack it in the chest. But as the second Warhammer comes down, it blocks with its sword arm.
Okay.
It is now Luca. Or Lucas.
Nope,
Yeah, so
it's
now
Luca
that he
now,
has
Canada.
morphed, he summons his scythe and is just straight beelining for that robot, like ignoring everything between him and that machine
That
until
is
he
fair.
gets close enough to strike it.
You can.
Might roll.
Okay. Are you gonna use any abilities or are you just striking at it?
I'm going to spend a personal power point to use the Nemesis strike power, not the
Okay.
attack.
Yeah, I figured the power. Yeah, the book had the name for them to be
Yeah.
exact same. I didn't realize that until after I made the sheets. I'm like, oh, I wish
that's
I would have named it
upshift.
differently. But yeah, so thanks to also your perk, you have your super essence charge strength, so you get all your strength thing gets an upshift, and with that
Oh,
you have you get upshift to a d8s for your strikes now.
well, that made things interesting. Yeah, okay. It wasn't a crit until I rolled the d8.
Okay.
That will be a 25 crit. For 3 void damage because it's
Okay.
upshifted by 1 damage point.
Yeah, this robot's not looking good. You got one more attack.
Yeah, same thing.
Okay.
The PowerPoint stays for the whole turn.
Yeah, it
It's
does.
still upshifted. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's a
the cycle rates
D20
get
and
a little
D8.
crazy.
It says, I shit you not, it's the exact same roll.
Oh, how do you finish Turbobot?
Noise.
So yeah, it's a 17 and an 8. It's insane. So the first one like sweeps its legs out from under it and like imagine like brings it down to like his level because this thing's probably like what 8-9 feet tall.
Yeah.
Like takes a moment to look at it like face to face. For every life that you cost us, and just slowly drives the blade of the scythe into the front panel and through the head of the robot.
Love that. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, because that's my 2 attacks.
Yeah, already. Zephyr, you're up.
Zephyr has her sword summoned and out, and seeing that the main robot is down, she's gonna finally turn her attention to one of the lesser robots. Meh.
Hmm.
And she's just going to charge at one and strike at it.
Alrighty, go give me that my roll, please.
Yeah.
Ban is over.
Sweet. Ooh, okay. Maybe. There we go. 17.
Oh yeah, 17 hits. You got one more attack. You want to use it? Because this thing's still standing.
Yeah. Of course. I think this one's gonna hit.
Oh, no, unfortunately, that one does not hit.
Yeah. I thought so. Okay.
Now the robot's turns. One on Zephyr, one on Greg, and one on Bell. No. No. Okay, retiring this dice. I didn't roll over a goddamn 4. So yay. So yeah, these robots are starting to take shots and are just missing. And at the start of the next turn, or next round, the defeated Turbobot, the parts start to glow vibrantly as all the other bots stop moving. And their bots start to disassemble and reassemble into Turbobot as it starts to reforge itself into now a 13-foot tall creature. As it is back alive, but all the other robots are gone.
Oh my.
Okay.
And as it does this, its arms are now normal. It has another set of arms that comes out with blasters, another arm that comes out holding, having sword hands. So it has technically 6 hands now. As the blasts come out, they shoot all of you and throw you all back. And as you all hit the ground, you all feel angry, annoyed, ticked off. This thing beat you once. I doubt you'll let it beat you again. As you all start to pick yourselves off the ground, some of your burning fury, cold as the tundra, prickly as a thorn, angry as a maelstrom. You start to feel a darkness within you, a power that you've never felt before. Do you take it?
Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
100% riding the wave on this one.
Yes.
Agreed.
Because every
Embrace the
rose has a thorn.
Because the code never bothered me anyway.
So
I
we should
knew
just
as
let it
fuck
go.
coming. Oh,
Okay.
God damn it.
Godly. I take a story point away for that, but I'm not going to. Anyways, as you all tap into this power, your morphing suits almost crack as cracks come all around and shatter as you reveal your true forms. We'll start at the top with Craig, and then we'll go to Lucas, and we'll go in a circle. Greg, what does your monster form look like?
Greg, as soon as he stands up, every single movement you hear kind of just like stone smashing against stone as the ground itself is just starting to just build up from his feet and onto his body as like this black mist is kind of covering all known skin, and his arms extend out longer than they should into these just large massive hands, and this just big chest full of just sharp rock at points. and he is sitting there and he's growling and just no words, and he grows twice his size.
Lucas.
Lucas begins to just there's like you ever seen a hot blacktop in the middle of summer where the heat's just radiating off of it? You start to see that off the armor as it melts and molds. The little we'll call them wings on the helmet start to extend out. Everything turns charred. And it's ironic given that Dark Spectre spoke to us because he looks like an avatar for Dark Spectre, where he's just this molten and rock looking wraith thing with these large horns coming swooping back off of his head. And like the helmet turns into this wide, evil, like almost jack-o'-lantern style grin.
Dragomessa. What does your monster form look like?
Did you say me?
Yes.
Sorry. You've said my name about 20 different ways, so I'm just confirming.
I'm dyslexic, and you picked the hardest fucking word for me.
Brunhilde.
Brugmancia. It's fine. It's a word.
You're just getting called B from now on.
Bugmania.
So she rolls backwards onto her feet and into this tight ball at first, and then almost as if there's this throbbing, undulating movement is coming, and then as she stands up, swirling, and vines and growing, and vines come out and thorns, and this wicked crown of thorns and horns come up in this devilish smile, and her arms grow long, and she has this look on her face like, oh, it's on now, darling.
Bill.
So frost starts to kind of envelop her armor even more and spiking out in these icicle shards, almost like blue and white crystals, kind of just jagging out from her shoulders and from her elbows, and her legs and her arms kind of elongate, and her feet become like this like ice draconic type of feet, and her like face kind of becomes this kind of human, kind of dragging looking head with horns and ice crystals jutting out from her forehead, going back in a very symmetrical but sharp looking way, like a very, very beautiful but deadly snowflake if it was a dragon person.
Magnus.
As Magnus's armor begins to crack and shift, you see these green, thick vines begin to slowly wrap their way around his body as thorns elongate from them. As they all billow upwards and towards the top of his head, you see his pink hair slowly shift into petal-like states as this rose that's this bright, vibrant pink sits atop his head as his body has become this coiled, thorny rose.
And last but not least, Zephyr.
Zephyr's helmet, it cracks on the right side, and much like the lightning bolt that is on her face, and it's glowing this bright green color, and then all of a sudden, like lightning, it just shoots. That lightning pattern shoots all the way down her right side, and there's this bright light as she becomes like 7'5" tall being. Half of her body is lightning, has a lightning pattern And the left side has like this sort of star like pattern, and her hair and the few other spots has this bright green, almost cosmic look to it as it just kind of floats at, yeah.
Perfect. So as you all enter these forms, you feel powerful, amazing. And we're actually going to go in reverse order of initiative. Zephyr, you will be starting first.
Oh goody. I'm sure that's something everyone wants to hear from me.
Yes. Oh, you guys now have access to your Zord form, but it's your monster form.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm just gonna actually use the focused rage flare and hit it.
Okay, give me a targeting roll, please.
Icky. Lucky.
Oh, I'm about to
Targeting it.
fuck this thing up.
Oh yes. Weird. There it is. There it is. Yep. Da 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 da.
Da 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 da. Psycho's world.
I would like to spend a story point.
Sure. You have a decent amount of them, so you might as well use those.
Yeah, fair enough. I'm gonna set that die aside. I can use this one. Oh, first roll it is. Okay.
Oh,
Second one, not better.
Unfortunately, you flared. It just kind of bounces off the shield.
Yep.
Let me check something real quick. I need to see.
Okay.
Okay, you can attack again. I have to check.
Oh.
I had to check to see if the extra attack also applies to monster form. And it does.
Okay. All right. Sweet. Well, I'm gonna use the monstrous talons then.
Okay.
Zephyr got a reroll.
You get upshift on this roll, so you get to roll a d6 instead.
Oh, sweet. That was you betrayed me. Okay.
Oh, and
There we
Zephyr, you also got a reroll, so you get to also reroll your first roll again.
Oh, sweet. Okay. Well, this is the current one. 13. And then I'll reroll the first one. First one becomes an 18.
Okay. That just hits. So as the flare comes out, it actually does do damage, but you go to do the monstrous talons, it does block your talons away from being able to touch it.
Okay.
Thank you, JF Messin.
It's now your turn, Lucas.
So the monster formerly known as Lucas is going to run up and start striking at this thing. Spending his last power point for his driving strikes. Yep. So ignoring his defensive bonus when attacking him.
Okay. Yep.
And I'm upshifted for my brawl. So hand to hand at a D4. Okay. We can. And if I hit him with this attack, I get to make a subsequent roll to give him extra damage.
Yes. So you have multi attacks. Technically, you're technically attacking 4 times. Technically.
So that is a crit 23.
Yeah.
So that's gonna hit him, and then I make what, a might roll?
Yep, and that's just another roll. Just keep rolling the same thing over and over again.
Yep. For a 19.
Yep.
So
Make
that's
two
an
more rolls.
extra fire damage.
Yep.
And then we got to go back to the might roll. Crit 20.
Yep. Make me roll again.
Crit 22.
Okay. So yeah, you
My
guys
D4 is on fire.
you
Ah,
see your
see what I did there?
Yeah, you guys will see Lucas take a step forward as he starts clawing at this thing, and burning scorch marks are getting left behind from his work.
That's what, 6 damage total.
Yep. Some nasty word. Magnus.
Again, a slight mechanical question on my Zord. I don't have my brawn, conditioning, might, driving, or initiative or anything filled out.
It's just going to be using your regular character stats.
Okay. What would my tentacle vine? It's my special ability that's in my features.
Finesse.
Finesse. All right.
I believe. Look at sheet real quick. Your thorn rate?
It is, I'm
Yeah,
thorn.
okay.
It's tentacle vine, reach 2x.
Yeah, that is finesse for you.
Oh, but I have nothing in.
Why not finesse? Sorry, might brain. Might roll.
Okay. Then I will also spend a personal power point to increase my damage and upshift my attacks. Nope, I lied. I can only do that in ranger form, not morph form.
Yeah, morph form.
All right. I'll still do the vines thing anyways. I'm going to lash out 2 vines trying to hold him in place.
Okay, give me attack roll, please.
D4, I believe.
Yep, there'll be a D4 for you. But you can make 2 of them.
13, I don't believe will give me anything.
Unfortunately, no.
And I don't think a 4 will give me anything.
Oof, duh. Do you want to spend a story point?
I will spend a story point on the 4.
Okay.
So it's still a 4.
So yeah, it's your tentacles, your vines go out, and it's just, unfortunately, it's not working. You're still getting used to this form, so unfortunately, it does not do anything.
I like the bow better.
Greg, you are up.
Okie dokie.
End it.
You watch as Monster Greg will go over to an extremely large piece of rubble, and like his hands will just kind of sink into it, and he's gonna just hurl stone at it.
Okay, give me a targeting roll, please.
Fucking King Kong style. You said targeting?
Yep.
Well, I have my thing. Where's targeting? Not much. Oh, there it is. Speed.
Speed.
Oh, nice. Should have been using targeting more often. I gotta start throwing more things. I rolled really well. And I crit. That is 22 with a crit.
Yeah, that hits.
Would I be able to throw the stone and run at the same time to jump up and hit it for my second attack?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Then as soon as he's basically gliding through the stone, not even like sprinting, low-key is what it looks like.
Okay, and you get an upshift on your might roll, so you're rolling a D6 instead of a D4.
Okay. And it's not double D20s, it's just regular 20 with a D6.
Nope, just a D20 and a D6.
All right, cool. Oh boy. I use a story point.
Yeah.
I rolled a 2. All right, cool. Let's go. Hey, that's so much better. That would be 18.
Yeah, that is his AC. So yeah, you will come up and strike it in one of his arms, completely tearing it off.
And there's just this Godzilla yell from Craig.
Yellow Ranger B. I ain't saying your name anymore because I'm gonna get it wrong.
Brugmansia continues her dance, as it were, in her monster form. Just bigger, longer motions, and her arms seem to randomly grow longer than they should have been. And she is going to attack with these scything vines. Scything limbs attack.
Give me a my roll,
So-
please.
Dirty 20.
Yeah, that hits.
So that's one sharp and one poison. I don't know what poison will do to this creature. But there it is.
You'll be surprised. It hurts it.
And that is my attack.
My initial smart-ass mental answer is it'd poison it.
It works for a reason. You hear screams because this thing is part human, or was part human, or part Gayan, whatever. And last, certainly not least, Belle, you are up. As this thing is looking very beat to shit.
Good. I'm going to use my ice talons, and I'm going to rake my icy cold talons across it.
Okay, give me a might roll, please.
And because I'm in monstrous form, I get an up roll or upshift. Okay, so 16 plus 3, so 19. 19 plus 1 sharp and 1 cold.
How do you want to finish this?
I imagine that Belle takes her sharp ice claws and stabs it into the chest of this monstrous automated abomination, and ice kind of creeps throughout its circuitries and breaks it from the inside out.
As you do this, it falls down to the ground as ice is starting to grow out of it and defeat it. You all stand there, victorious and powerful. And then you will feel the dark power not disappear, but lessen as you guys revert back to your human forms. You still have obviously you still have your morpher. You can morph whenever you want, but you look around you. Fires everywhere. So many bodies laid about. The base is pretty much taken down by this point. And you are left.
What a pain. I guess we have to clean this up if we're going to make it home.
And you watch, he just starts picking up like dead bodies and and like large robots, and he just got like 6 in each arm. Just
You speak of home, but where is home? Do we ever? Where is home? I have yet to remember this.
Well, go ahead.
I think currently, in our current situation, home is wherever we make it. Home is where we decide. And we have each other along the way.
This did work for me, this dynamic. It seemed natural and right.
It's true. I think Zephyr met the same old homeless man that I did. It's at home where you make it. Said it to me and my friend Joe. And we continued on. Because, I mean,
Right.
life's a garden. You just got to dig it.
God fucking damn.
Though I don't mind the cold that comes with a lonely life, I do like the warmth that I feel when I'm with you all, comrades.
Well, then here we shall remain. And we will hunt them down one by one. Because on this day, the Gayan Empire has truly made a new nemesis.
That's what we are.
And let these fires burn. Let them burn higher than the skyline and burn into their minds and let them know who they are up against the next time.
I'm not
Let
cleaning.
them
the
really
golf
regret
balls.
it. Let it burn, darling. Let it burn. Let it all burn to the ground.
Oh.
Magnus will kind of elbow Lucas one time. Come on, big dog. Give us one. One alpha.
Do it. Do it.
Goodbye.
Do it.
You know
Do
you
it.
want to.
Awoo.
Oh.
Ah.
Rah, darling, rah.
Oh my god! As these howls go into the sky, and as these,
That was great.
we can call them rangers, but we know they're not heroes. They will go on to conquer this planet. It's not immediate. It takes some time, but through trickery, through deceits, and through sheer pure force, you take over this planet. You make it yours. Now, the big question I want to ask all of you is, what kind of leaders are you? Are you dictators? Are you benevolent? How do you rule?
I feel the domain of Magnus. Assuming we parse this planet out 6 ways, the domain of Magnus is more of a torturous endeavor than it is anything else. Like trying to become more than what you were is like walking through a briar bush, where it's not really necessarily straight up evil. It's just painfully annoying. As every day it's just like swimming through a bushel of thorns.
I'd imagine that Bella Snow's domain is kind of, it's cold and it's feels like isolate, but it's very much like nobody goes hungry there. And that's like her main thing, is that everybody gets what they need. Everybody gets food and shelter and like basic necessities. But like besides that, there's no other like law. Like whatever you want to fucking do, you do it. Everybody just gets food, water, shelter, healthcare. Everything else is, you have free fucking will. You do as you please.
Interesting. Greg?
Oh, the biggest of gladiator pits. Oh, he is the champion for a long time. Is nothing on getting stronger. And then when he found other people who only want to get as strong as he has like this small team of fucking demons alongside him. And he is just having a great time, but still without showing any emotion. Whenever it seems like he's gonna crack a smile, he immediately destroys someone or beat them up for thinking that they could. He's a fucking tyrant.
Okay.
Brugmansia's section of the planet, if we are in fact dividing it up as such, is become like this massive Zen garden. And people who do not want to abide by this or disturb the Zen, as it were, whether it be from beating their children or spouses or hurting a dog, they will get sent over to see Gregory in his gladiator rings. And they will not be provided with armor or weapons. They will be just told to figure it out. And that's how she maintains control in her area.
Teamwork.
Nice.
Makes the dream work.
Zephyr.
Zephyr's domain, much like Belle's, no one goes hungry. Everyone's got a place. But it feels very much like the calm of a storm, or a storm itself. It's calm generally when people agree on things and don't feel the need to try to make a show of power or anything. And if they do, then the storm comes and lightning strikes. And it strikes in the cruelest of ways. And it enjoys it. Zephyr makes a show of anyone who would try to make her area of the world all that more darker. She likes to try to keep it calm.
And Lucas.
I think he becomes a bit of a ghost. Like, not really the one to rule from on high, but finds people that he would deem worthy enough to form a sort of like odd numbered member council to rule in his stead, to where he becomes more of an urban legend in his area. And just when people are starting to lose belief that, like, no, the red Nemesis guy doesn't exist, somebody gets a wild hair, like, oh, we're going to seize power. And it's like a flash where he's just there, dismantles them, and is just gone again.
Perfect. As
Love
the
that
Nemesis,
so much.
as the Nemesis Rangers have taken control of their domain, they still meet. They still get together. They still have enemies they have to deal with. As you all realize, the reason why they were trying to make these Ranger operators is because the Repulsion Empire is coming down to bite into your neck. But you Rangers won't allow that. You've claimed this as yours. They're not going to mess with what you have worked so hard for. And that is where we'll end at least that scene, as we will pull out for a brief moment back to that area where they got their powers for the first time. As Dr. K starts to slowly get up from the crater that they were in, they'll crack their neck for a moment, as she will say, well, they did that faster than I expected them to. It looks like the plan was working. And you will see this evil smile appear on her face as a vision disappears, as she was something else. This demonic-looking creature, as she laughs out, Dark Spectre will live through them. Have fun, Rangers. And she disappears. And that is where we'll end tonight's session, Power Rangers Nemesis.
Evil.
Chaos.
Evil.
I would like to thank all my players and viewers for coming, either watching us or getting to play. just know that some of these characters will return in our actual play of Power Rangers Comic Stars, because this is a canon one shot to that world.
Oh, what have I done to myself?
Oh, shit.
And the fun thing is, they could be villains or reluctant allies. Who knows?
Plot twist.
How am I supposed to cosplay that? Like, do one half my face one, one half the other?
Don't worry about it. I got
It's like when people do the Phantom of the Opera thing, where they have like a mask they put up.
Yeah.
I mean, I could do that. I could actually just make a mask. Slide that on.
But we can go around and people can say who they are, what they played, and we'll get to that. We'll start off this time with Blue, and we'll go in a circle. So we'll do Magnus, X, then Zephyr, then Greg, then Lucas, then
We'll
Trace.
skip me. We'll do me last, so I can plug
Yeah.
all the channel stuff.
Yeah, also that.
Hello. Greetings, one and all. You can find me in many of the places such as TikTok and Instagram and Twitch and Facebook. It's all a little bit different depending on where you're looking for me. I'm on Discord too. My Twitch, I believe, is like Baby Blue with 2 E's. And then TikTok, Shinko is Blue. But anyway, I'm sometimes on here. I enjoy playing games. And tabletop games is something I'm new at, but I've been enjoying it. I've been enjoying my time with all these fun, lovely people and making friends and making stories together. Thanks for having me.
Hello, ghouls, girls, and garbage pals. I have been Depressomancy. I played Magnus Rosethorn, though his surname never came into play. I am a voice actor. I am here a lot, actually, at Dark Domain, through Power Rangers, through Terra, through Supernatural. Feel free to stop on by if you like hearing me just do stupid voices. I seem to play a lot of himbos. You can you can find me at most of my social medias with Depressomancy. I post voice acting stuff, tabletop RPG memes, you name it. I might have done it. That's kind of how society works. Anyways, thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you.
And I am Crow Stark Maven. I'm kind of all over the internet. I also stream here on Twitch. So come by and say hi. And tonight I was the Green Nemesis Ranger Zephyr. And I would like to add on, she got a cat at some point while ruling over her domain. So she strokes the cat every once in a while whenever she needs to. Because bonus points to villainy when you've got a cat.
Okay. I am Took, I guess, and I was playing Greg Kane, who was very dumb and aggressive, and my favorite. And I didn't have to talk much, but I still said a lot. And you can find me everywhere, especially here on the Twitchy Twitchies and on the Tiki Talkies. And again, like I said earlier, on the YouTubes. But specifically, I am in a actual play podcast called Stories Told Again. And you can find us at Stories Told Again on YouTube and on Spotify and even on TikTok, because we be posting little animations and stuff of the show. And we just hit 500 via listeners, which is fucking amazing for a show that's only been up for 3 months. So very happy with it, and hope you guys give us a look. And I'm also here on Twitch, so I'm going to be playing games and doing marathons very soon, so check me out.
Hi, I'm Julie. I am Dritz Norris on Discord. That's really where you're going to find me social media-wise, because honestly, I'd just rather hang out with my friends and not worry about all the other garbage that's really out there. So come hit me up. I'm on all the time because I don't really sleep well and I don't sleep much, and that's just ADHD. How to have fun with that. So you can find me with the Dark Domain and with our friends over on Slices and Dices in an Aliens campaign over there, and soon a Ravenloft game. And then here when I can with Supernatural, and of course, the Pink Power Ranger on the flip side of this. And today I was Brugmansia, which, by the way, is a poisonous flower. So, yeah, a lot of fun playing the reverse side of things this time. Thank you.
And I guess that leaves me. I'm Ryan. I go by Darth Caustic on all my socials. I am the creator of the Dark Domain. And it is always a pleasure to have everybody here. We have a ton of stuff coming up. I'm going to keep it just to our channel for tonight. So come back here Friday where that man up in the corner is going to be doing this all over again. But instead of playing Power Rangers, we're going to be playing a D&D 5e mechanic anime one shot of Bleach. So if you've ever seen that with the Shinigami, like Kurosaki Ichigo and all that, come back here. Took's gonna be here, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna be in it.
Took, myself, Dark Nevea. I hope I'm saying your username right. After that, we have.
I still have a $10 bounty for someone to be the Texorcist in that one.
Next weekend, same time, same place, right here next Sunday, to see the Cosmic Star Rangers come back with Dritz over there, Depresso down there, myself. I'll be here. We may have a new face or two. I don't know yet. We'll see.
We'll see.
I don't know if you have answers on that yet.
Might have a new ranger, new ally. We'll see.
Right. And then we have Supernatural coming up every first Saturday of the month. So September 6th, we'll be having that. We play Westmarch style. So you'll see 4 brand new faces every episode. Some are returning, some are new, but it's never the exact same people every month. So, and we really build the universe like you would see on the show. It has been a great fun. We have a ton of Dean-esque characters, and
yes,
I'm pretty sure they all share a single brain cell among them. It is amazing. What do we got for September? We have 2 new campaigns coming out. We have Thurston County by Night, which is a Vampire the Masquerade 5th edition campaign set in Thurston County, Washington, where Blue down there will be a member of our table. And we are also doing a VTM intro campaign. It is scheduled for 20 episodes. We're taking new players to the system, teaching them the mechanics and the in-universe lore so they can learn what their characters would know as brand new fledglings, what they would be taught. And each episode is going to kind of focus on a different aspect of the world of darkness that, the kindred and vampires should learn about. So we're going to launch that next month. And then we have Return to Terra, which is our sci-fi survival game starring Techo up there, Depresso down there. And I think that's all of our players for that. But we do have a really, really cool one-shot coming up where my buddy Depresso down there did us such an amazing favor. Go check out his socials. We're going to get a link tree for that, man, so we can plug it here on Twitch. He did a voiceover for the intro for one of our one-shots coming up where we're going to be playing Eldritch Automata, a post-apocalyptic mech versus Eldritch Abomination one-shot system that basically runs the same as the Year Zero. If you've ever played Aliens or Bison or really any of the Free League stuff, it's on that same kind of thing. So it's really simple. It's a pre-generated mini campaign. It's like 4 sessions long. We're going to try to squeeze it into one. We'll probably fail and have to reschedule a couple more, but that's fine. That's what we do in the tabletop community, right? But yeah, that's it for us. Give props to my man Techo over there for doing this all the time.
yeah.
Yeah. It's so much fun putting everyone through trial and turmoil. It's fine. You guys did great. Yeah, I want to thank you guys for playing with me. This was a lot of fun. And this won't be the last time you will see the Nemesis Rangers.
Mm-hmm.
Love you all.
Bye. Oh, wait, no, not yet. We got a message for you. You guys deserve to take up space. You deserve to live the life you want to live. Don't tell anybody that you're less than what you are. Take care of one another, but more importantly, take care of yourself. And we will see you next time. Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.